Okay, everybody, welcome. Sorry, just taking a bite there really quick. Grab something to eat. Let me take a sip of water. I'm gonna let some people potentially join the channel just in a second that wanted to see me play some Total War. That were watching me play XCOM 2. Give about 30 seconds, and I'm also gonna pull up. Try to pull up. I can answer comments. Okay, my wonky computer is acting weird. All right, so what I think I want to do for this stream, I was gonna listen for some input to see if people want to watch me play multiplayer battles or if they want to see me do some campaign stuff. I know that I need to do some campaign stuff. So maybe I'll start with a campaign, and then if people want to see multiplayer, then we can do some multiplayer also. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get in here. I think I'm gonna do greenskins because it's been so long since I've done the greenskins, and they are a lot of fun. It's one of my more challenging ones actually recently. Let me make sure the volume's right. These controls on this are wonky. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I need to do some greenskins for sure. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do a greenskins episode, and then if people want to see some multiplayer or something, then I can go ahead and do that too. Just stop script, I guess. Okay, here we go. I might be able to get live comments here. Let me see. Oh yes, I just got beaten up. I remember now. Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. It's a tough battle. I might be able to take them. Go ahead and combine some of these. I'll just make for some easier micro. Okay, so I think I'm getting into the live stream here. Okay. So I'm going to do a greenskins episode really quickly, and then I'll let you decide what I do after that. I just really need to do this because it's been a little while since I've done the greenskins. And I know I have some greenskins fans out there, so let me go ahead and start a VOD up. Make sure this works. Okay, let's see. Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're playing another game of Total War Warhammer. I'm the Strategy Professor. This is going to be another episode in our legendary greenskins campaign. If you just joined us for the first time, this is a pure campaign, which means we don't abuse the auto-resolve system, we don't assassinate lords on the campaign map, we don't do any other shenanigans or tomfoolery that might give us an unfair advantage over the AI. I like a good challenge, and I hope you do too. And hopefully I can keep this to about 45 minutes, we'll see, for this episode. This is also going to be live stream, so you might hear me interacting with some comments from people, and if you want to join the live streams, it's kind of random times right now. A lot of it is really late at night Eastern time or really early in the morning Eastern time. I have to work or do things for school oftentimes in the afternoon. So, and then I just kind of rotate. Like I'll do Total Warhammer, League of Legends, and then XCOM. I try to do a little bit every day, but realistically it doesn't happen on some days. But you can always watch the individual VODs, and you can watch recordings of live past streams as well if you want. There's an entirely separate playlist if you want to go back and check those out. And I'm kind of learning. I'm going to figure out how to put in like links at the end of the video to the next episode, like the next live stream or the next episode of the Greenskins campaign or whatever. I know that'd be really helpful for people. Or just putting a subscribe button also down there. I'm going to try to figure out how to do all that stuff pretty soon. I spend so much time cranking out the content that, sometimes it takes a little while for me to go do the tech stuff. Let me see. Now, I could block army. That could potentially keep this person from running me down. I could assassinate him. I don't like assassinating lords because I think it's kind of cheesy. Also, they would get another lord back next turn before they attacked me. I might be able to beat them straight up. It would be hard. It would be hard, but I'm going to block them. So then that way if they attack me, I might be able to run and get away. I don't think I can run anymore, can I? Oh, I can run more. I think if I dash, I should be able to run again. I'm not sure, but I'm going to do everything in my power to not lose that person. So let's go ahead and try to block army. Okay, good. And then let's just run as far away from him as we possibly can. I'm not... I guess that's the fastest way. Or which way would be better? Would it be better to run this way? I mean, I could run towards my wall. Now that wall is probably going to disappear. It might last until the end of the next turn. I'm not sure how that works. I guess running into wall range just in case it stays until the start of my next turn. Maybe that's what I do. That's pretty far away from him too. Let's go ahead and do that just in case. Okay. Hey Dusty, yes it is. Yes sir. It's actually not only the highest difficulty, but I make it deliberately harder by not auto-resolving most of the time. It is Dusty, yes it is. It is on Legendary. The only mods that I run are the Conquer Anywhere, which also I think potentially makes it harder. So you can conquer the entire map if you want to, but as you can see, other factions could also conquer the entire map. So these Savage Orcs, historically, I don't think they would be able to take over this territory, but now they can. So now they have a huge empire and they're a major threat. So, and the vampires have the mountains and stuff, for example. So I think this makes for much bigger, stronger empires to where you can conquer anywhere on the map. And I also made it to where every faction can confederate as part of the same package. So usually greenskins can confederate anyways, but this opens up the possibility for like vampires to confederate with each other, or scaling and Varg to confederate with each other, so that also makes it harder. So yes, it's the highest difficulty, and it's even higher than the highest because I don't abuse the auto-resolve system. So I try to put on a good show for you. Alright. So hopefully we just got out of that. I just got my butt kicked in a fight right here. So it is hard. When you see me do these battles, it's definitely not a cakewalk. Alright, so this army is going to cause some major problems. This is tough. These people are just kind of playing around. I don't remember what all was going on here. Can I think I can fight this, right? No, I can't do it. I just burrowed under, so I'm going to have to fight him next turn. Who else? Let me just go through and do it this way. Okay, so we're about to fight them. Can I actually get down there and fight them? Do I have enough right now to fight them? It's 11, 27... plus 6 is 33. I have 2. I think I can fight him. It's going to be hard because these guys are going to be fatigued if I dash down there this turn to get him. He's probably going to run off of this. But I could run him down with this. So that'd be 16, 27 on 20. But both of these are goblins. I should have maybe made this a war boss. I think I discussed that in the last episode. I can't remember why I made it a goblin.
Stop that.
27 on 20. Some of mine are going to be tired, and Savage Orcs are very strong. I might need one more turn of building Savage Orcs.
Me.
I guess I could dash down here, and if he runs, then I could just recruit. So nothing forces me to chase him. Let's try that. I think I could beat him if I have 33, but 27 is getting tough because I have legendary stats, and that makes it very difficult. Okay, let's run down to here.
Oh, right, I'll move. That's right.
Alright.
Time to fight.
Okay, he's gonna fight it. So I could auto-resolve this if I wanted to, for example. But it's much harder than that looks. Because these are savage orcs. Like, they are very, very strong. The reason that I got so many goblin archers here, or just so many archers in general, is they don't have armor. So they're very susceptible to missile fire. So that's why I got a lot of those. However, my front line is a little suspicious. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 against his 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's about even. I think we can get him. We have Itchy and Sneaky. He should just have Sneaky, I think. And we have some items we can use. I think we can take him, but we're going to do it manually. And I'm probably going to take a lot of casualties. Let's do it. So one of my units is going to be tired walking into this. Exhausted. That's okay. Alright. I'm going to start deployment because I don't want to risk having no magic. 13's fine. That's good for 1 round of Sneaky and Itchy. This is a straight bloodbath map, too. We start very close to each other. Okay, so where... So they're coming in from way over there. They're coming in from over there. Okay, so that means that I need to try to control this, then. He doesn't have any cav or anything. I want to be max range so I get maximum amount of shots. But I still want to be able to hit him. I think this is fine. And of course I want to fight him going downhill. Maybe I'll go right here. I think they should come at me. If they don't come at me, that might let me put these people together. If they rush these people, it's gonna be tough. This is my main guy. They still have some nice arcing shots, so I can arc their shot over, but I just want to get the downhill advantages against them. Well, we'll go right here, and then we'll move these guys back here. So don't fire at will. I want to tell them what to fire at. Oh, now they disappeared, huh? Interesting. Who are they going for? They might go for my reinforcements. I don't know. Looks like they might be kind of splitting up. Yeah, I want to fire into these. Now those are pretty split up way over there. I could take advantage of that. Yeah, they're split up. Let's go for it. Yeah, now they can fire at will. That's fine. Yeah, they're split up. Let's get them. While these are just playing around over here, I want to go ahead and get in there. Then I can cut them off on this hill, too. This is the garrison, I think. So I can use the garrison just to sacrifice them over here, because I don't really care if garrison units die. Alright, let's fire on him. Let's go ahead and rotate all these down here. See if we can shoot from the back. Alright, let's fire on these. These guys are running over here. Let's go ahead and throw some Itchy in here. And Itchy... I think I need to go itchy here because this side's going to get overloaded. So that means they're a good chance they might die over there before these even get over here. Okay, so we already crushed those over there. Need to get these over here. Alright, fire into those. Alright, cycle these back. Where's my dude? Okay, he probably is going to have to get in there at this point. We need to go ahead and just clean this up. This is going to die. That's going to get collapsed. Let's send my other warlord over here. Get these over here. Alright, let's get these back over here. And what do these do? Alright, let's get in here and flank these guys. There we go. Yeah, fire into those. Let's go chase those guys. That's fine. Let's go ahead and shoot these. These back over here. Alright, let's go ahead and throw sneaky over here to make sure we clean all this up. Throw itchy over here to try to hold this down. Now we just got a good flank on them there, so they're all running. Which looks delicious. Got another good flank coming in over here. Let's get those to fire at those. This is looking good. Let's get my dude down here. Send one more unit over here. Alright, let's try to run on these guys. Now remember, I did pretty much crush them right here, but... Oh gosh. He's beat. How is he beaten up? Oh, there's savage orcs over there. Okay, we gotta go over here and help him. Alright, come on, run, 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 run. Get out of there. Okay, they're running. Actually, get back in there and chase them. It's fine. So even though I beat them, we want to kill as many as we possibly can because we're gonna have to chase this army down. We definitely want this lord dead. Actually, we don't want the lord dead because we're gonna have to fight him again. I want an injured level 1 lord. I'd rather have the goblin than the orc war boss. What can we fire on? I don't know. Need to especially make sure their front line goes down. The warriors. Okay, I never played Warhammer Dawn of War 2, Dusty. I should have. I wish I would have played more Warhammer. I played Shadow of the Horned Rat back in the 90s, and that was pretty much it. I really wish I could have played the other one. I just didn't ever find a copy of it. I would buy it on Steam right now and play it. The sequel to Shadow of the Horned Rat. That game was fun. It was really challenging. I always found it a little frustrating, but also kind of fun to think that there are missions in that game that are literally impossible, that you're not supposed to do. I always was like, what if someone could do it? There's like one set of choices you could make in the game to go, like, try to go to the Lauren Forest a lot faster than you're supposed to be able to do it in the campaign. And you just face just, like, impossible things, like, just, like, huge amounts of trolls, or just unbeatable waves at the time. And I always look on YouTube, is there any way anyone actually beats it? I was wondering, even with, like, hacks or something, does anyone do it? I just want to see what it does to the story. But I've never seen anyone that beats those. Your units get so scared right away that they just, like, run immediately in the start of those fights a lot of times. But they have really good magical items in them, which are really hard to get. So I think the strategy is, if you can run in there and grab those magical items and then run away before you lose too many units, then it could be worth it, because they are very powerful magical items. That game's hard, too, though, for real. I wouldn't mind playing that again if there's, like, a good, like, port of it. They should just remaster some of these games. I mean, they're going through remastering a lot of stuff. like old games. They're doing it with movies. They should do it with games more. Like they are doing it with Final Fantasy VII, which is amazing. I wish they would do that on PC. I'll definitely play that. If it's on PC, I'm not going to go out and buy a PlayStation 4 for it. I don't think. It's such an iconic part of my childhood. Final Fantasy VII was amazing. I was like just at the age, I think, where it was just particularly awesome. I think I was in 7th grade when it released. Like I was just smart enough to get all that and appreciate the story and really love like deep strategy. At the same time, like not too old. I don't know. I guess you can't be too old for games, but it was just very like mystifying and lots of new ideas and cool stuff. Same thing with like Xenosaga when that first came out. When I was in high school for the PlayStation 2, I think. That was really sweet. I had cutscenes that were like 45 minutes long or something, or an hour long. Really long cutscenes, but I didn't mind it. That wouldn't fly this day and age with how much games get streamed, but... Okay, definitely want cash. Okay, good. Well, that's a relief. I did beat, that's actually really nice. Because when I start taking over Savage Reasons, I can get the Savage Orcs, which I haven't done yet, but I will. And Savage Orcs are very good. Very strong.
Now they'll see.
Alright. I can chase him.
Nasty magic.
I think I do want to chase him and kill him. I might auto-resolve this one because I've already... Well, I didn't kill all of his troops. I killed all of his melee, basically. Which is the goal. I mean, I could beat these down. It's the melee that's the problem. Okay, let me combine a couple of these here.
Me.
Ooh, I probably shouldn't have... How... Okay, I'm not going to get a Y anyways. One mechanic if you're not... That's okay, Dusty. I'm glad to have you in here, friend. Maybe we can turn you into a strategy gamer yet.
I'm special.
This is a cool channel, I think, because I actually interact. I read all of the text because we're still pretty small. So I get to read everything and respond and really like take a personal touch to a lot of people in here. So I think that's really cool. And I'll try to do that as I get larger, too. Hopefully my channel gets larger. But I think it's pretty unique in that way. So, you know, if you have any questions or you try to play it and you want to know anything, just let me know. Either on stream or just a comment or a private message, whatever you want to do. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll try to chase this guy down.
Nasty magic's ready. Fast and good.
Yeah, I think I'm going to auto-resolve this one. I just have way bigger numbers than he does at this point. And he doesn't have any front line at all. And if you auto-resolve, you have a slightly higher chance of finishing them without them running a second time. Which is something I'm interested in. So I think that's fair. I already beat him once pretty soundly. In a straight-up fight, and he lost all of his front line. So I'm okay with that. I don't think that's exploitative. Okay, good, and we finished him, so he didn't get to run again. Yeah, I agree, Celeste. Celeste is just telling me to auto-resolve it because he doesn't want to see me try to chase down all those archers. I agree. There's no way he's going to beat me in that particular fight. Okay. Yeah, money again, I think. It's -8 fightiness, though. If I don't take the fightiness, I could get a wall. I don't have 17 units, but I can hire units right now. But I kind of need money. How much wall would I have? Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to go to 87. This would give me 79 wall, which is just outside of range. I could go raid their territory or something and pick it up. I think I need the money.
Yeah, on it.
Brass cleavers, sweet. Scroll of shielding. Idle carva. Okay. Alright, so Dubois, Ravager, Ironhard. Yeah, going for that. That would be awesome if they did Total War Lord of the Rings. And if you're ever confused about what I'm talking about, Dusty, this is like episode 40 something in this campaign. Just go back and check it out from the beginning. I explain everything in great detail so that you can understand what's going on and really pick up on like, you know, what's happening, what all the mechanics are in the game, why I do different strategies and things like that. I don't do that as much in later episodes just because a lot of people have watched it all the way through and I don't want to bore them by going through all that again. But if it's a game you're definitely interested in, go back and watch it. The whole series is pretty cool. Okay, I think I want... Oh, I should have put all this stuff on him. I didn't even think about that. God, I messed that up. I could have gotten a little bit of extra cash off of beating him up. Probably not a huge deal, but... Okay, so we'll do better loot chance. Oh, you know what? I think I was waiting for, like, a major general that I have that was injured to come back off the reserve. Now that I think about it. Let me go back and look. It's pretty sweet. Route Marcher. Was that what I was doing? Let me see. Yes, I was waiting on this guy to come off of reserve, so I should have done that before I did the fight, and I would have had a higher level person. But that's fine, it worked out. Alright, so let's go ahead and tag this guy in. Well, let me remove all these things first. So I could have put those on him. Well, no, I couldn't have put him on in this fight. That's right. I should have put it on him last turn before I moved. Because it takes one turn to get them on him. That's why I didn't have anything on him. Because I'm just going to replace him with a higher level person. Alright, friend, thank you for stepping in. We're going to call in the big guns here. Alright. Let's light this guy up here. They're not going to have any magic, probably, as Savage Orcs. Maybe some, but... That's 16% total physical resistance, though. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for that. And... Okay, it's not great. That's awesome. Yeah, we're going Brass Cleaver. Alright, nothing there. Nope. That's good. Wand of Jet is good. We'll do magic items. Sure, goblins. Sacking settlements, definitely. Artel Carver for sure. Captives. Don't need the Savage Orcs yet. Post-battle loot amount. I don't have that many goblins in this. Yeah, I do actually have a decent chunk of goblins here. Making sure there's nothing else that's crazy. Don't need trolls. Looting settlements could be good. I think this post-battle is probably not worth. Maybe. I think I'd rather have loot from settlements, though. Aggressor and military heritage. Okay, sweet. And his skills are pretty good. Yep, Du Bois, Ravager, Itchy Nose, since this guy's on the right page here. Alright, so I want to recruit with this guy. And I think I want to go on the aggressive down here against the Savage Orcs now that I just killed their southern army and they're moving up one of these armies. Let me see how strong they are after I killed an army. Okay, they fell quite a lot. So I think that's telling me that they have 1, 2, 3 armies at the most. They might have more, but I doubt it. So I'm going to try to make a move on some of their cities down here. Now these are... Let me check the public order, make sure everything's good up here. Or relatively all good. Okay, yeah, that looks fine. Alright. We might send one army up here to help deal with all this stuff. This is a pretty serious stack. Yeah, we'll send the level 19 guy up there. Let's go ahead and start walking. We'll recruit. Let's go ahead and combine some of these. Recruit 5 things. Let's see here. I am getting some good gold per turn.
Anything you say?
These are way more expensive. How much? They do more damage for sure. They have more range. Goblins have more ammo. They cost a lot less. Now I could stop off here and pick up some good units. What do we have here? We have some pretty good stuff, right? Like, I could get trolls. No, I can't. I can't get trolls. Could get doom divers. Those take 3 turns, I think, to build, which is not awesome. I could get some spider rider stuff, which might be okay. Could get some night goblins. Alright, let's just go with 2 orc boys. A couple of... Actually, you know what? Let's just wait on that. Let's just wait on that, because I'm going to have to... Well, that would let me dash. So if I do it this turn, then I could just dash all the way up there. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy it. That'll let me get up there faster. 2 of these, and... goblins. 3 goblins. What I was thinking is it's going to cost me more gold per upkeep while I'm just running up there, but at the same time, like, I want to get up there fast, so I want to be able to burrow underground twice to get up here to help. This will just let me run up there a lot faster, even though it will cost more gold per turn, quite a lot more gold per turn. It means that I don't have to stop and recruit. I mean, it's going to cost me like 500 more gold over a few turns. Combine some of these. Well, we'll leave those, that's fine. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that though, just so I can run up there as fast as possible. And this guy is gonna head south and try to mess up some of this stuff. Now I need a catapult though, probably. That's fine, I can rendezvous with this one after I clean up these armies. Hopefully I can meet south to take the capital. This guy can just go ahead and start taking this place. Okay. So we got the south kind of under control here. What else do we need building-wise? Death Gorge, under control. Misty Mountain, we can go ahead and get a level 2. Money Pit. Death Gorge, we can go ahead and get a level 2 money. Okay. I know you want giants. They're very, very expensive, though. Very, very expensive. I'm trying to get there. It's 2 turns until I get more population here. Iron Rock is in jeopardy right now. It's probably going to get taken next turn. I actually like the spiders more than the giants, to be honest. In a lot of situations. Pillars of Grungni. Okay, these, I need public order on these. Yeah. They're relatively safe, I think. I got peace with the vampire, so... Let's go ahead and grab some public order. I can't afford a public order here. I think that'll be fine. Extra income. Let me just make sure all my things are giving me extra income, which is what I need right now more than anything. Okay, I think we're good. Next turn. Wars of Chaos are number 1. They're killing a bunch of stuff up there.
Talk at me in your crude language.
Seriously? I'm about to kill you. So this guy right here is like surrounded deep in greenskin territory. I just rocked his army. He doesn't want peace. I would make peace with him just to get him off my back.
You dare approach a lord?
It's alright. They'll pay the price soon enough.
I will hear your petition. What?
I don't want peace either.
Your man gods and dubious man.
People don't like me. I'm unreliable. I've had that unreliable forever, and I'm not really sure why. I think I may have backstabbed someone like 50 turns ago around Krataman. I can't really remember. I think it was the dwarves. I backstabbed some dwarves that I had a deal with or something. Okay. Because they were stepping up. They're getting aggressive. Oh no, are you trolling me? Oh, I forgot to... Oh god. I told them to go attack that, and I forgot to clear their thing. So that they would sit there and protect me. Okay, he's trying to ambush me. Good, that means I get out of there. That's a wall army, I believe. So he has 2 wall armies in addition to his normal army, so I really need lightning strike. But my dwarf got out, or my goblin got out, so yeah. So we got lucky there, so we can run somewhere. I'm not sure where, but somewhere.
Do you take me for a wazzock?
These guys are for real, trying to recruit right in the middle of my territory. Mountain Battle Blade. I don't know what that is. Is that a game of some sort that's coming out? Alright, what kind of stuff is this dude fielding? I think he's gonna go for the capital. Maybe not. I think he's probably just got normal stuff here. How are we looking on time? I think we're almost at time, actually, even though we had just one fight. Let's see if I can do one more turn here. I don't want to lose my level 15 guy. I can't go to Bitterstone because I think they can attack it next turn, so I need to run over here. Now what I could do is potentially just pull this guy off, like, just get rid of him. I should have done that last turn. I think I could have booted him and put someone else in there in his place, just to make sure he wasn't the one that died. That's what I should have done after I lost that fight. That would have been smart. So I kind of messed up there. So I should have booted him, put in a level 1 person just in case I died. And I should have had my wall protect me. Okay, so what do we want to do here? They didn't kill this yet, Iron Rock, so I would like to be able to deal with that. This guy's recruiting. I think they can do it very quickly on Legendary. I think they can do it in 1 turn, whereas it takes you 2 turns to recruit. I could just get rid of this whole army right now. Just take him out, get rid of the army. That'd save money. I'm not going to be anywhere safe with them. They're probably going to get caught. So I could just get rid of this whole army. And then just focus my efforts on Iron Rock. This guy can't attack Valea's Sorrow right now. I can rotate this guy up to defend it potentially next turn. What does this guy have? This guy has 3 trolls. I need to play Mountain Blade. I don't know what it is. I'll have to check it out. And he has 3 trolls, which is kind of a big deal. What does his wall have? What the? Is that the wall or the? Are these 2 real armies? These are 2 real armies, I think. Wow. Yeah, they have a lot of nice stuff. Okay, so that's 33 units, including at least 5 trolls, boar boys, boar biggins. Or not boar biggins, normal biggins. Excuse me. Can I beat that? I have 32 units. He has 33 units. I think they'll beat me up. The trolls are very, very good for the computer because the computer gets like a huge boost to morale. And that's really the only weakness of trolls. It doesn't show it right here, but they get a huge boost to morale when you're in combat with them. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and... I think I want to do this fight. And then we'll see I'll just look it over and think about it for the next episode. But I think I'll do this fight, and that'll be it for this episode. And we'll go on and do another campaign for the stream. Or multiplayer. Let me know right now if you want to see me do multiplayer or stream. I would like to do probably Vampire and Empire at some point, but I could do some multiplayer also. Just let me know in the chat what you want to see. And I'll think about it. Okay, let's go ahead and fight this. I think we can win. They do have Crypt Wars. I don't know how many crazy things they have here, but they have taken some attrition. It's going to be 14 on 18. I do have some boar. These goblins are getting weaker by the turn. Let's try it out. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I do have Sneaky Itchy. Oof, God. The Chariot can do some damage to the Graveguard. I don't think I have heavy armor piercing with the Chariot. It does have a decent charge bonus. It does get a bonus against infantry. Nah, he's got hounds that can do pretty well against the Chariot. These things are going to crush my line. Like, I have to have an answer to those. Azog, does he have a Warboar? He doesn't have a Warboar or anything. This guy doesn't have a mount. Well, I've got to fight them because they're going to get tougher next turn. I could auto-resolve it, but it feels like it'd be a very sleazy auto-resolve. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do Chaos again, Celeste. I might at the end of the stream. We'll see. I just have to explain myself over and over. Like, every time I start a Chaos campaign, I have to explain myself. I might try it, though. I might try it. It is really fun. It's just... It's very tough early on. Okay, let's just fight it. I think we can win it. It's going to be really tough, though. I do need to do some campaign stuff at some point, but I could stop and do some multiplayer stuff. If people want to see that. Because I have to keep up with the campaign. That's kind of the backbone of my channel. A lot of people watch those campaigns. Alright, we're gonna gamble with that. We need more mana than that. Come on. Alright, sweet. Alright, so I think okay, so we have to put the Orc Boar Boys, we have to get into these Crypt Horrors like ASAP, and I need to focus all my archers on the Crypt Horrors. Those things are a problem. I would like to be able to get my Chariot in there. They're just gonna shatter my line, I think. It's gonna be bad. My Orc Boar line, or my Orc Boy line, is gonna have a hard time, for sure. Actually, let's... We might be able to bait these wolves into running up faster on us, and then we can maybe fight them with our guys before the rest of the people get there. And we're going to use this Chariot to charge. We're not going to be using it to shoot things with. Alright, so I want to hit Graveguard because they're the most densely packed units. get over here and just see if we can... Okay, so they can fire while moving, which is pretty good. They're getting some stuff done over here. Okay, yeah, let's get over here, see if we can fight these things with at least one pile of my units. No, we're not going to be able to get over there in time. We're going to be out of position. Oh, sweet. These, those fanatics are doing some work. And the archers. Actually did quite a bit of damage, it seems. I need to fire on those crypt horrors. Alright, itchy. Wow, what is doing all that damage to those things? Holy cow. It's these fanatics, I think. Oh geez, now they're going into my own units. Oh god. Something was just like shattering those things. Okay, we got all of this cleaned up. Let's get over here and flank. Get some flank shots in there. Okay, get... circle around here. Where's my dude? Oh, he's over here. Okay. Go ahead, itchy. Whoa, whoa, no, 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 no. Actually, I guess I can do invulnerability potion. I don't really want to face tank all those things. I guess I can face tank this guy while I have the invisibility, the invulnerability. Pop this. Throw some itchy here so their hero has less of a chance to hit me. How's Ozog looking? He's getting hurt. You gotta get someone to come over here and help out with that. Alright, they're basically done. Let's get over here. There's a couple of units left, but... Get over here, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Ignore everything. Run over here. Alright, let's get in here and charge that stuff. Charge those things in the back. Okay, we got their lord. Ozog took him down with the help of some orcs. Alright, charge them in the back. Alright, let's just back up over here. We want to get that charge in. Alright, back it up. See if we can kite those things a little bit. Get in here. There we go. Got them. Okay, I think we got them all. Okay. Alright, good to see the chat's getting lively. I'm trying to keep up here. Can't really scroll up that well with this ratty computer. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Celeste says multiplayer would be okay. So I had a couple people say they want to see multiplayer. I haven't played any siege battles in multiplayer. I just play kind of the standard ranked. Okay. I am interested in getting more WA and leadership, but I'm also interested in money. I'm not particularly close to a WA right now. Replenishment would be nice. Replenishment would be pretty nice, because Azog got kind of dinged up there. Maybe I'd just go for the replenishment. The problem is, can I leave 900 gold on the table at this juncture? I need to recruit a lot of stuff. But I also want a wall. And I do have 17 units, so I can definitely get a wall. That eats into your wall a lot to take the money. Okay, so I think I either want leadership or eat captives. I think I'm just going to eat the captives. Just to keep my units topped off, especially Azog, because he's going to take forever to replenish. Alright, let's just eat him. Alright, good. And now I can send him down to help with this stuff. I think. We can put him to like right here maybe, and then jump over the wall and then come down and reinforce. I don't know, we'll figure it out next turn. But thank you very much. That's going to be it for this VOD. Hopefully it's not too long. I wanted to get a couple of battles in there for you. So next order of business, we're probably going to get rid of this army, put this guy in timeout for a little bit, and then we can recruit him back in a town where he can safely heal up. And then we'll figure out some kind of plan for dealing with these Savage Hordes. It's going to be hard. We're going to need more than what we currently have right here, so we might just have to give up Iron Rock. But we might be able to meet him over here to beat him up. I just need higher tech units. Like, I need a spider. I need trolls. I need more boar. Like, I just need some big units, but I've just had such a hard time just fighting everything the entire campaign that I'm finally, if I get some breathing room, I can start upgrading to higher tier units. But anyways, thank you very much. That's going to be it. Be sure to stay tuned for the next episode. I will try to post one up sooner than I have been. I know I've kind of neglected the greenskins for a little bit, but they are really cool, and I am committed to finishing the campaign. So stay tuned for more episodes. But that's going to be it. As always, it's a pleasure broadcasting for you. If you're waiting for the next greenskins campaign, then consider checking out some of the other campaigns as well. Like, all of them are pretty good. We have everything except for Chaos. I'll probably do some Chaos here pretty soon. But we have a lot of content out there, so do check it out. They're all legendary. They're all no exploits, no, you know, whatever, abusing auto-resolve, none of that stuff. So do check them out. And we also have, I'm doing an XCOM 2 series as well. If you want to check that out, I should be releasing it soon. I have been doing some live streaming of that lately. I'm going to do Civ 6 on release. And I also have a League of Legends series where I try to get to Diamond by only playing support every single game. So that's pretty fun as well, if you want to check that out and see how I approach that game. I'm very analytical in that game as well. I explain exactly what I'm doing and why, and really look at it from a strategic standpoint. And I think that that makes it unique and interesting. If you haven't really thought about League in that way, or you're not usually a League player, you might enjoy it. So just check it out. But that's going to be it. As always, a pleasure broadcasting for you, and I hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful evening. Stream's going to go on. I was just getting rid of the VOD, so I had some people say they want me to do some multiplayer, so I guess I'll do some multiplayer really quick. The screen's going to go black for a second because I have to exit out and get back in. Let me make sure I exit out here, because I have to turn off my Conquer Everywhere mod. You can't do that in multiplayer. Okay, so bear with me. Screen's going to be black for about a minute here. And then we'll get in there and do some multiplayer. Because I am out of multiplayer VODs, and I know a lot of people may come to my channel specifically for the multiplayer VODs. It says it's still running. I might have to go in and exit out manually. Yeah, it looks like that's what I'm going to have to do. Just really slow to figure out that I've exited out of the game. To go into Task Manager here. So I'm just looking really quickly. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, launching back into there now. Got to turn off the mod. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do. I'll do a multiplayer too, and then I'm gonna get back in and do some more campaign stuff. Let me know if there's something in particular that you want to see from me. If you want to see a particular campaign, I know that Celeste really wants to see me try out Chaos. If you want to see me do Chaos, let me know. I'll try it out. I did one yesterday. I got killed in the second episode. You just have to be very, very careful early on. So I have played some Chaos, but, you know, I'm not 100% sure about the early builds, like what's optimal. It's mostly, like, it's all about Pistoliers. Like, they have no counter to missile cavalry units. None, other than other missile cavalry units. So when the enemy, like, just deliberately stacks a ton of axe throwers and Pistoliers, it's extremely hard to deal with early on. So anyways, let's get into some battles here. Let's see where I am on the leaderboard. I know, like, it's just constantly going up and I fall, like, quite a lot. I've done the math on it before, and if you've watched any of my past streams, you'll see that, and I'll keep up with it again this time. Let me find my pin here. I'll keep up, and we'll see how much I lose and how much I gain with each battle. But you'll see it's about 3 or 4 to 1, which means that, you know, I have to win 3 games for every one that I lose just to stay even. So once you move up the ladder board, that's what happens. It's very, very unfavorable. So you basically have to play like 1,000,000 games at like a 90% win ratio to go up. And that's why there's a lot of abuse at the top of the ladder, as I've explained before. Not everyone does. Obviously, there are good players up there, but there's been a decent chunk of people that I've played against that have done some sort of abuse, either spamming all flying units, or disconnecting when they're losing, or dodging matchups, or trying to switch on you at the last second. I've run into a lot of that at the top of the ladder, unfortunately. Wow. I fell like 30 or 40 ranks just because I didn't play for a couple of days. Whoa, I was close to 48,000 points, I thought. Maybe I lost like 1,000 points on a game or something, I don't remember. Anyways, whatever, let's just get in here. And we'll get some content going, so let's do a quick battle. I'll probably do some vampire counts here really quick just to kind of warm up, because they're my most successful faction on this patch. Yeah, I think you're right, Wild Boy. It's just really tough because they start off at Worth. You know, this is a very high-level player, I think. This guy's in the top 100. So this will probably be rough. I'm not 100% sure about this matchup. I usually like to do Empire into greenskins. I think, I can't remember. It's been a while. I don't think that's what I want to do. Let me see here. Yeah, I think this is closer to what I want to do. So Terror units are pretty good against them. Totally possible that I should run a spider. Like, the greenskins have a very strong infantry line, and they just have a ton of units. So it's tough to say. I don't know what I would take out for the spider. I mean, I could take out the Cairn Wraiths, but they are really good against anything except for Black Orcs. I think this is pretty balanced. I mean, I could take out one Blood Knight. Potentially take out a Blood Knight and, you know, take off some of this guy's stuff. Maybe. I mean, I could get rid of a Blood Knight and one of those. I mean, I could get a Giant if I got rid of a Blood Knight. I don't know. The Blood Knights are just so strong, though. Like, yeah, you're right, Wild Boy. There's a lot of, Alright, Celeste, anytime you want to rematch, we can rematch. Okay, I think this is what I'm going to go with. I could get rid of Command of the Unliving. I don't know. I'm going to go with this. I think it's pretty strong. This is a nice even matchup. I need to make sure he doesn't switch over to Bretonia or something at the last second. Sometimes people will do that. So you have to really watch him like a hawk. Because if he switches over, I only have like 5 seconds to respond. If I don't respond... Okay. If you don't respond within 5 seconds and he switches, then... Yeah, it does take a lot of time to move up in ranks, but it takes a lot of winning, like a lot of winning. Like I explain. I mean, I went up from 800 to like 400 in like 2 days of ranking, but it's because I was getting a lot of points. Right now, I don't get a lot of points because I'm a higher rank. I get like 150 to 200 points per win, and then I lose like 500, at least recently. Huh. Yeah, Celeste, it's a pretty good undead army. Celeste said that that's the army that I crushed her with. Or him with, sorry. That I crushed him with. The campaign is, yeah, sort of turn-based. I don't do the multiplayer because it can take a while. I've tried that with a couple of people. I've had some people ask me if I want to do multiplayer campaigns with them, but it can take quite a while to get through. And you both have to set up times where you're on at the same time. I don't know. I mean, it can be really fun. If you have a good buddy that wants to play through it with you, it can be really good, but... stretch a little bit here. And then I'll start up a VOD. Once we're actually setting up. Hey, yeah, see, Dusty, it is just a single battle multiplayer. Now you can, as someone said, you can do a multiplayer campaign if you want. There are siege battles if you want to do that. You can do 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 if you want to do that. I do 2-on-2 with subscribers sometimes. So if you ever want to try it out with a 2-on-2, just let me know. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start a VOD up here, so I'll turn on my salesman voice. Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing another game of Total War Warhammer multiplayer. I'm the strategy professor, and this is going to be vampire counts against greenskins. I'm also live streaming this, so be sure to check out my live streams if you're interested in some interesting content. You might see a lot of stuff that doesn't normally show up on the VODs. Like you might see me losing more, you might see some things that I just forget to record and show up on there. So do check out the live streams, they're fun. And I will have timestamps in there. I have all the timestamps for the League of Legends stuff. I need to go back through and put it in there for the Total War stuff as well. And I will have timestamps in there soon. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure we're against the top 100 greenskins player here, so this could be rough. But that means that, I mean, I've beaten the #1 person. I've beaten number 20 person. I've beaten a lot of these top people. But I've also lost to plenty of the top people. And I haven't played multiplayer in a few days with this, so I might be a little rusty. Let me go ahead and put one of these on the 4 stack. So we'll go 3-4. So he does have a giant. I'm actually going to see if he'll fight me near this rock, because that'll protect my flanks. And he has more units than I do, so it's more important. Are these 4-boy biggins? Okay. Normal biggins. These biggins? Those are biggins. Charge him. I want to make him come over here and fight me right here. Now, a lot of his stuff, as you can see, is kind of like off a little bit. Okay, good. Get in here. Yeah, I just want to swarm him while all of his units are kind of spread out way over here. Like, these aren't really being productive at all, and I have these rocks to protect my flanks. Okay, let's rotate these around here. What's that, Footagork? Back up, back up, back up. Oh, that's not Footagork, okay. Stay in there, it's fine. Let's go ahead and back these out. Okay, so I crushed some of that stuff. Let's get over here and protect these things. He's going to go for my corpse cart here, which he's probably going to get, realistically. Okay, let's send these around the corner here. Alright, so I should be able to get a flank over here and get a flank over here, potentially. I'd be a little bit more careful with this flank. Let's go ahead and get some regeneration going on here. Okay, not right there, not right there. Nope. Alright, let's go ahead and back out so we can charge again. That giant's causing some problems, but... Okay, let's actually just walk around this way with the Blood Knights. Charge those things. Oops, I don't quite have enough for a whatever. An overcasted. Heck. Okay, right here, right here. He's trying to flank. Take those out. Okay, now I do have enough for an overcast. Get in there, get in there. Can we get the healing? Okay, good, we got the healing. Okay, so we made a bunch of his stuff run. Now he's running away with that stuff. Nope. No, he's trying to get me with his, run and run and run. He's trying to get me with his big uns over there. Alright, let's see if we can get over here and get these. Alright, so we should be able to get these archers out of there. Oh, my dude's taking a lot of heat. I need to get him out of there. Alright, so let's see if we can get over here and get these things. Oh no. Let's charge into these. He's got his Black Knights running over there towards me. Okay, so we should have this stuff crushed, I think. He's got a lot of stuff around me. This giant's causing some problems. I think we've just about killed the giant, though. Let's back out. We don't have a lot of magic left. Okay, can we kill this giant? Everybody kill the giant. I need to get my Ghoul King out of there, though. It's causing problems. Alright, let's back these out. Back these out. God, so many units. Alright, charge those things to the back. I've got to run. I just have so many units as greenskins. This giant is just, like, really causing some problems. And their war boss there is healing up. I think I'm probably going to lose it. I just have too many units on this giant. Like, it's just so hard to deal with. Okay, let's see if I can get over here and send some more units to deal with this. There's too many clumped up here, like, fighting this giant, I think, was my deal. I did get them out of there. That giant just takes forever. I finally did kill the giant, though, which is good. Core part is kind of healing over here. God, that thing's full health. I think, yeah, my units were just too stacked up on those giants, I think. I needed to fan out and put some more over here. I thought I did a really good job flanking. Oh, now that he's dead. I did a really good job flanking with the Blood Knights, I think, but he just he's had too many units over here soaking too much damage. I protected the flanks pretty well from his cavalry, I think. Yeah, he won't run. Yeah, so that's gonna be it. So we'll see how much I lose on this. I really probably just needed some more single target focus on to get that giant. He didn't even kill that much, honestly. It was these black orcs. It's tough to say what I should have done there. I think maybe using the Cryptors to flank around more instead of putting them on the front line would have been better. Use them as flankers to flank into the back of these black orcs. You really want the Cryptors into the black orcs and not into Biggins, obviously. So I think I did pretty well with the Blood Knights. I'll go ahead and end the VOD here. I'm probably not going to post that one up. Pretty well with the Blood Knights. The Corpse Cart was doing okay. It did a lot of healing. We kind of had a little bit of rotten luck with the magic. We were only able to do 2 overcasted heals, I think. Yeah, I think his Warlord was just soaking a lot of damage, and so was the Giant. And so I needed to figure out some way to, like, kill these Black Orcs a little bit better. The Karen Wraiths were okay. I mean, that would have been a good place to have a Spider, actually, if I would have taken out maybe both Karen Wraiths and just figure out something else and run a Spider, because Spiders are very good at knocking out Black Orcs. Although his little Goblin Archers would have chipped away at that Spider pretty well. I'm trying to say. Huh. The orcs don't always win. This is a very, very good player. Let me see. ODM Nubris. Let me see where he's ranked. Oh, I forgot to see how many points I lost to. I'm pretty sure that's a really high-ranked player. Okay, so I didn't lose that much off of that. So I lost like 100 points, which means that guy was really good probably. So I'll just say like minus 140. Let me see, where is he? There's ODM Nest. All of those ODM people are usually pretty good. There he is. So he was the number 61 player. So yeah, he's pretty good. You can tell by his army composition he's really good too, because he fit in like a couple of just Goblin Archers. Like a lot of times more less experienced players, I'll put it, will just go for all of the expensive stuff and like really cool stuff, but they don't get things like little Goblin Archers and things like that. Like I should probably try to fit in some zombies. I used to do more zombies. They're just very cost efficient, like meat shields. They're good at tying up cavalry and things like that. Okay, let's go ahead and try to do another one here. I think I recognize this name too as being someone who's pretty good. I don't remember though. Is he really going to do Bretonia? I hate going against Bretonia because there's always a risk. Okay, he's going to do Empire. Alright, I'll try Vampire Counts and Empire. This is probably the most played matchup on my channel. No, he don't want it. So he's a dodger. Was he up, let me see. He's up there. Yeah, I mean, I lose quite a bit of respect. I understand some people and why they dodge and like don't want to play certain matchups, but I never dodge. I don't think I've dodged a single game. I just try to find something to play against him. I think it's pretty sleazy, like, to just say, I'm going to play Empire only, and I'm only going to play very favorable matchups, so I'm only going to play if someone wants to play Dwarves, or I'm only going to play if someone wants to play Beastmen or something. I mean, that's how you can get a lot of ranking. If you only play very favorable matchups. Nah, I'm just not even going to mess with him. We'll just wait a couple minutes, see if we get someone else. Let me look here really quickly. I would like to try to do like more Chaos or more Beastmen. I mean, Kolek is good. How expensive? He's really expensive though, right? He doesn't have any potions. He does have a lot of health. Like, if you take him just straight up with nothing else, he's 1800. That's so expensive. He does do a lot of damage, and he does have a bonus versus large of 18. So that means he has... Yeah, he has like 78 melee attack. He has 50 melee defense, which is decent. Good charge bonus. Still is so expensive though. Let me see. How much is this guy just like on a horse or something? I mean, heck, I could even put him on a Chaos Dragon for that cost. And I would have 70 charge bonus, like piercing out the wazoo, and it would still be less expensive than that guy. Like, a lot less expensive. 1600 instead of 1800. Now, it would have a lot less health. I mean, maybe the big guy is good if I expect that I'm going to be going against things that might try to snipe me. He does have Scaly Skin also. Gives you extra missile resistance, 25%. He does cause terror. What does this do? No, don't want that. But then you have to buy a wizard if you do that. Because you have to have some kind of magic. Yeah, I think it's... I don't know, it's risky. I think just getting a death wizard, putting him on a horse... that just saves you so much money. Then just go for the terror bomb stuff. Of course, I don't know, if they like fly down to assassinate you against Bretonia or something. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and get into another game here. Like, I kind of want to try the Terror Bomb tactic against Bretonia. I think I have a good Beastman lineup. I could try out the Amber Wizard with a Manticore also if I want to try to go for the Flying Power Lords again. With Empire. Which is decent. Against Greenskins or something like that. Greenskins are very vulnerable to Flying Lords. Celeste, I like that that emoticon is pretty funny with the orcs winning. I just noticed that. Yeah, he was a very good orc player. I tried to use the rocks to my advantage, but I think I just had too much power on that giant. Like, I needed a spider to neutralize the giant. That's another reason that I should probably run a spider as... or no, I was Vampire Count, so I couldn't run a spider. Well, it's really hard to think about what's good against that giant. I mean, Blood Knights seem like they would be good. Skeleton Spearmen, maybe? I don't know. It's just really hard to deal with it. If the giant's like in the middle of a huge melee line, which it was, it's really hard to get to and kill. I should probably go for the Flying Lord against Greenskins, though, as the Undead, because they don't usually have a lot of flying stuff. Like, charge cycling the giant might be a good deal. I'll try this again. Alright, so hopefully we get a match going on here. We'll see. Ugh. The giant can be... Really? Guy's like, no, strategy professor, not playing it. The giant can be kited. He's not that fast. The problem is, like, he's right in the middle of the melee line. Like, I can't run from their whole melee line. Yeah, in theory, you can kite the giant. I mean, the giant is very susceptible to missile fire. That's the deal. So if you have a lot of, like, archers or pistoliers or something like that, he's very susceptible to missile fire. But vampire counts don't have any missile units, so you have to go fight it in melee. So that's part of the problem. I could try my Air Force One vampire counts build that I've tried in the last patch. It could be good again, where you get like a Terrorgeist and a Flying Lord. It's just like some bats and you just rule the skies. We'll see if we get a match here. I mean, we've had a couple of found matches where people dodge. I don't know, I want to take a bite out of my bar really quick while we see if this match actually starts. Oh, hey, Wild Boy. I don't know. You have to turn off all of your mods if you want to play multiplayer. That's the only thing I know to tell you. Alright, let's try it again. As you can see, the multiplayer system is kind of wonky. No, you didn't miss anything, Celeste. Like, almost literally nothing. We're trying to get a game, and it's just like, we keep saying match found, but then not giving us a match. And when it did find a match earlier, then the person dodged. So yeah, you missed absolutely nothing. Sorry for all this downtime. Like, this... I have no idea, like, what's going on right now. Why is this taking so long to find a match? What is this? Oh, friend list. Oh, I saw my cat sneaking around me. What the heck? Alright, hopefully we'll get a game going here. Let's see. This guy wants to play as Bretonia. I kind of want to try this new build out. I don't know if it'll work or not. But Cygors to try to hit down the flying units that they have. If they don't have flying units, then it's good at hitting up their archers. And then we just have a normal Beast Lord. I think I don't have potions though, do I? No potions. We do have a little bit of burst damage. Yes. Sedosa, my cat, did show up. And then we have the Terror Bomb tactic. So we have to kind of wait for the right time, and then we can cast causes terror on everything and fleeing at the same time. We have a few missile units, and we have some dogs to run them down. And the Minotaurs are also great at hacking through horses or flying lords. So we'll see. And we can summon. The goal is to also be able to summon a oh, I don't have the Cygor summon, so I can't summon an extra Cygor. Instead, I'm going for the Terror Bomb tactic. Totally possible that if you want to go for Malagor, then you can just summon a Cygor instead of going for the Terror Bomb tactic. That's another option. Then you could maybe afford another Gore Herd if you did that. But we'll try this out. I want to try the Terror Bomb. It'll be fun. I mean, who cares? I'm not going to get the top 100. I just don't play enough to do it. Like, you need it. If you're not... You know, I know people have said people can do it, you know, without any sleazy tactics. And the guy that I just played was top 100 in under 300 games. And he seemed pretty legit. But it's really, really hard to get in the top 100. At this stage in the game, you know, when there's already this many people that play it. It's hard to break in there without doing some kind of sleaze or cheese. And I just don't think I'm going to play enough games to get it. So I just want to play for entertainment, you know, try to be as competitive as I can, but be willing to still try out some new things and play some different factions. And it's more important just to give you kind of a fun viewing experience and just kind of go over what some of the various possibilities are. Alright, let me see. My mouse is kind of in a weird position. Okay. The cat is sitting on me now, so... She was pushing her face into my hand that uses the mouse, so... Alright. How fast are these? Kind of fast. Some of these over here. It would be good to spread them out, like maybe put some over here also, but it's just easier for me to micro and keep up with that way. Let's see here. Yeah, it should be far enough to hit him, I think. Let me go ahead and put these over here so maybe he won't see them. Alright, so some flying units, not a lot. Does he have a trebuchet? He does have one trebuchet. Let's see if we can fire and knock out his trebuchet and then make him come to us. He has a lot of halberds. A lot of halberds, so that's one reason why you don't want to run too many monstrous units. Everyone expects you to just run like a million Minotaurs or something. What is he firing at? Is he firing at my Gores? No, he's firing at my Cygors, that's fine. I need to knock those out, though. Some shots in there. Got a couple, not a lot. A couple of shots. We're missing on all of those. You know, I don't think we can fire into those, actually. I want to... That's just taking too many resources. I need to go Spirit Leash. Who is this? King Leon Kerr. Okay. Okay, I did knock some of them out over there. Alright, let's just fire into these. The heck, does he know my dogs are here? He's acting like he knows my dogs are there. I guess he does. Alright, let's back it up. Alright, let's just run. Let's run one dog way over there, and let's run this one, like, over here. Back up, back up. I thought my dogs could hide in the woods. Maybe they can't. Jeez, here we go. Here comes the flying hordes. Let's loop them around there. Alright, get over here. I need to get ready to kill those things. Back up, back up. Where did his other things go? Okay, they're not anywhere near me. Okay. Guy, back up. Where's the other one? Oh, there we go. Right there. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and charge on these. Let's just charge. No. Get over here. Kill those, kill those, kill those. Alright, we've got all those dead. Okay. Yeah, we got his Pegasus to run. Flanking these in the back. Hit them up. Make them run. Yeah, he's trying to kill my my dude. That's fine though. Alright, let's get back in here. Let's get down here and get these in the back. Oh, now he's trying to go for my lord. Of course. Yeah, get out of here. Go kill these things. Stack on them. Stack on them. And welcome to Why I Hate Multiplayer 101, especially against Bretonia. They just assassinate your lords. Like, there's nothing you can do. Like, I don't have potions. There's nothing that can hold them in place. Unless I have, like, Net of Amantak, which I don't. Like, you just can't stop them from running right at you and killing your lords if they have flying stuff. It's really, really hard to do it. Even though you see, I'm telling everybody, like, under the sun to go tie this guy up. No one can do it. Dang it, now they're all running out of there. Okay, just go kill this guy. They're gonna go run him off the map. I need to go hide. Just run over here in this corner and hide. Just so he can't assassinate me. Let's get over here. It's tough to tell. I mean, if I can actually hide over here without him seeing me, then I might be able to win this. Okay, let's fire on those. Let's go ahead and cycle over here. Fire into that. Fire into that. Okay, let's get over there. Alright, my dude's alive over here in the corner. That means I might be able to bring him up then, since my lord's alive. See if I can just do a, Doom and Darkness here. Alright, charge them in the back. Where's my dude? Oh, he just ran away for no reason? Oh, like these halberdiers got on him, maybe? Oh, we did get the Doom and Darkness on him. Yeah. So I hate going against Bretonia. Like, there's just almost no solution. Almost no solution to the Flying Lord spam. You can't hold him down. Like, it's just so stupid. Hey, Wild Boy, it's on your end. Yeah, Celeste, you're right. I probably could have had a Gorbel. I don't think it would have mattered, though. I don't, like, you can't stop Leon Kerr in this Flying Paladin. Like, I had the Great Minotaurs on him. I had things shooting him the whole time. I used the Terror Bomb stuff on him. When they came down, I got some good flanks with the Chaos Warhounds, got behind him. I had Cygors throwing rocks at him, and throwing rocks at their missile units. Like, but there's nothing I can do to stop them from just charging my Beast Lord. I don't really know. I'm just gonna have to run like hardcore. I don't even know, but yeah, Wild Boy. You just have to turn off all of the mods on your end, and it's annoying. You have to exit out and then turn off all your mods. So I probably lost like 500 points here off of this guy. I don't remember how many. I should have written down how many points I had before. Yeah. See, I lost about 50 ranks there. See, that's is 600 points. No, 500 points, because I was at 800 or something like that. So that's, what, 46, 318. So that was minus, let's say 500 points. Yeah, it's just really hard to figure out what to do against that. I mean, I can play Bretonia that has a bunch of air units. Yeah, just contact the support, Wild Boy. Alright, we'll just try another one. I will go ahead and end that VOD. That's why this multiplayer is just so frustrating sometimes. I mean, when I lost as Undead against, you know, the Greenskins a second ago, that's fine. I mean, he just outplayed me there, that's fine. But it's like, the Flying Lord just going straight for your Lord is so hard to deal with. There's almost nothing you can do to tie it down. I mean, maybe. I was just disappointed because I thought that tactically I had a good strategy for him. Alright, I want to try something different here. I'm going to do vampire counts, but I'm going to do a different kind of vampire counts. Let's mix it up. Alright, so I want to put him on his flying mount. Let me just start from scratch. Okay, so I want him, I want the mount. I want more magic. I'm probably going to hit the regen cap anyways. I don't want that necessarily. I just want the regen magic and maybe Spirit Leech. Gazes of Nagash is not really worth it either at this point. Alright. I want Necromancer, and I just want the cheapest Necromancer possible. Let's have a backup invocation here. Should be fine. And maybe I do want the regeneration. He's not going to have any fire magic. Okay, I'll try to get the regeneration. We'll see how it goes. And I want... So let's do... 1 Karen Wraith, 1 Blood Knight. I kind of do want to try out a Terror, guys, just so I can have the Flying Lords. I mean, what are these things, these devils? Causes terror, frenzy. I mean, the fact they cause terror is pretty nice. I mean, how much better are their stats than these? They have 11 more attack, 10 more defense, and they cause terror. Same amount of health. I don't think that's worth an extra 500, though. No. I'm gonna try out... I could get 2 stacks of our guys for the same price as 1 terror guys, though. Now, these are very susceptible to missile fire. Hey, Dumpling. I'm glad you're watching with no power, friend. Hopefully the power gets back on soon. Now, these do get a bonus against large, and they do have regeneration. They do have heavy armor-piercing damage, so they would be okay against giants. They do cause poison damage. $230. They do less damage to giants, but they have a really low base melee attack, though. That's the problem. These things have a decent... These things have 40 melee attack and 24 charge. 40 charge. I want to try out a couple of these and just see if I go for the Air Force here, how that'll work out. These Mortis engines are pretty good, but they're very expensive. So I need at least 2 Crypt Horrors to go against their Black Knights. These are okay for adding poison. I just want a couple of utility poison things just to slow them down a little bit. I definitely want the Sternsmen. Those are awesome. Now these add poison also, though. That's the thing. But these are a little bit cheaper. One extra unit of... a couple of Grave Guard. I could go Grave Guard with great weapons, but it's so much more expensive. Maybe one of these for some poison. A lot of zombies. Actually... oh, dang it. One super zombie, I'm 5 off. I mean, whatever. That's fine. Alright, let's try this out. We're just kind of trying some fun things out, trying some different tactics. I get a little frustrated occasionally with some of these games, but that's okay. Try this out. So I want to try the Air Force domination strategy here against Greenskins. So I have my Lord. Then I've got these things on the Air Force. So we're just going to be counting on the zombies to kind of hold down the fort here. And the Sternsmen. We want to use the zombies to soak charges if they have like charges of wolves. Or if we can get them to tie up giants, just throwing a pack of zombies on them, that's really good. My 2 group, 3 group. We'll make these my 4 group. We'll put the super zombies over here too. Yeah, so the plan is just hold them down and alright, yeah, let's just sprinkle them around here. No, not like that. Ah, dang it. Okay, fine. I just want to hold them down on the ground and then use our Air Force superiority to mess with them. You know, I'm going to go ahead and make all of these 0. That's actually going to be really bad. Let's not do that. Because I need to have a quick access to his spells off of a single hotkey. Alright, let's fire it up. So he does have a giant. Are these bunch of biggins? Savage Orc biggins, Savage Orc biggins, Savage Orc biggins. Okay, so just biggins all over the place. That's pretty good against what we have. I think that the Graveguard. Gaze it. Hey, I'll try to answer these summon a little bit as much as I can. It's hard to do while I'm playing. Gaze of Nagash does not do much damage at all to anything anymore. Okay, so he has the boar over here. I would love to catch these boar out. Actually, let's just throw some zombies on the boar, and then we can have our flying units just cycle in behind them and just cycle charges on them. Just form up a zombie wall over here. Take the boar out of the equation. And we'll see if we can... Well, actually, I want Blood Knights over here. So if we can get the zombies over here and then flank around with the Blood Knights and hit these boar in the back, that would be really sweet. We want these crypt horrors to flank around and get on their black knights from behind. He doesn't have any missile units, which is good, so we can just take our time and set up here. Alright, get some zombies on this side with the... I want the Karen race in the middle, so I'm getting maximum. Okay, good. I do want these crypt horrors on those black knights, for sure. No, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to go ahead and just wrap these up. Yeah. Alright, let's get in here. Ignore those. Ignore that stupid thing. Get in there. Well, so much for that. Let's go ahead and get over here. Yeah, these are going to die pretty quickly in here. But we should be able to get down here and mow these down, I'm hoping. Are these on... Dang it, those are big uns. Cycle these back out. Cycle these out. Alright, get these out. Let's go over here, charge these in the back. Okay, they're done. Alright, let's get back over here quickly. Yeah, they're not holding up so well over there. No, get off of that stupid goblin. Get in here and kill this stuff. Get off the goblin. Alright, let's get over here. Let's charge these things in the back. Alright, get over here, see if we can tie these up. No, 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 no. Over here, over here, over here. Tie those up. Right, like right there. Not over here, not over there. Like right here. Get in there and tie that up. Alright, let's go ahead and cycle this out. Okay, zombies. Yeah, just tie these up right here. Tie those up. Get over here, tie these up. I don't know, maybe this matchup's just a lot harder than I remember it being. Like, it feels like I tactically have had a really good time against this guy. It's just, like, really hard to win this. I mean, maybe I can still win. But it's not feeling like a good game. Get over here, tie the stuff up. Get out of there, get out of there, get out, get out, get out. Run, 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 run. Can just one time, can my flying unit get away? Okay, thank you. Seems like every time I run flying units, then they don't get away, but every time Other people run flying units, they get away. And I know that makes no sense. Alright, let's cycle charges. Get in here and kill these things. He has so many units left. I mean, my god does have regeneration, so I am regenerating slowly. Like, none of them are getting terrored. Sitting in the middle of Karen raids, no problem. God, come on. Why are none of these units running? Like, why are these greenskin units not running? Like, they run all the time when when I'm the freaking greenskins. Like, these things are coming back with, like, no health. I have multiple units that cause terror. Alright, get out. I've never seen such brave orcs and goblins. I mean, I guess he does have savages, so they do have a bit more leadership, I think. Yeah, this is probably going to be another loss. Okay, maybe I just don't know how to do this matchup anymore. Like, this used to be a decent matchup, I thought, for Undead. The people are figuring out good compositions for it now. It's just rough. Like, that goblin is just soaking up so much. Just get back in here. The Sternsmen are holding in there. He's got Grimgore sitting here just waiting on me to land, but I've got to do something, so I've got to land. Okay, get out. Yeah, I think we're about to bite the dust here. You know, I was really hoping that some of these units that have, you know, no health would actually run as the greenskins, but I mean, he did have a good composition for it. I just thought that we'll see how well my flying units did. I felt like I had some, like, I tore up those boar immediately. That's a lot of money, big boar biggins. I tore those up immediately over here and then got around and I was flanking him and hitting him in the back. And I don't even think he got any good flanks on me. Like, his boar might as well not have even been in this fight. Yeah, I completely neutralized his boar. Giant got a lot of kills, can't do a lot about that. These savage biggins are just very, very good against vampires. I mean, I guess if I had more Graveguard, maybe if I ran one more unit of Graveguard instead of some of these zombies, I thought these would do a lot better because they don't have armor piercing, but they have very high base damage. And so I thought they'd do pretty well into Savage Orcs, but they don't because you know, they're monsters. So these are going to do a lot of extra damage. And pretty much everything's immune to psychology. That doesn't mean they won't run. Yeah, you're right, Devine. I mean, leadership is linked to the balance bar, but still, like, I don't know. I guess I ran too many big units. That's a problem. When he has this many big ones. I just don't know what the answer is to this many big ones. I guess just a lot of Graveguard technically should do very well. Because they don't have a lot of armor piercing. I would have a lot of armor. But they just have so many units. I think I did a pretty good job of cycling and charging them in the back. It's just a good army. So maybe vampires are not the ticket now. Maybe people are figuring out how to beat them really well. Where did I put that pen? I don't even know if I want to look. I'm probably like rank 600 now after another loss. Alright, that's another 30 ranks or so down. Where is my pen? Okay, so that was another 500 points. So it looks like I lose about 500 rating every game that I lose. And I don't know how much for a win because I haven't won today. So we'll see. Whatever, let's just go in there. Maybe I'll try some Empire out. Oh, there's the pin. I forgot to write down what I have. It's basically what? 45, 8. So it's about minus 500 per. Gosh, I really don't want to do... I've won so much with Undead, but it just hasn't been a good day for it. Oh, I may have been recording all of this. I can't remember. We'll see. In terms of for a VOD. Hopefully it's not like a 2-hour VOD. Could try greenskins into Empire. I feel like that's a tough matchup. Greenskins just have a hard time against the Air Force. That's the problem. So if he has flying wards, I'm going to have a hard time with that. No, I'm not doing dwarfs. I'm not doing dwarfs into Empire. I will do dwarfs into other things, but not Empire, not orcs. You can win those matchups, but they are extremely hard. That's a lot of black orcs. I don't think I need that many black orcs. I mean, I kind of want to try an Arachnarok Spider. Like, I could try a Doom Diver, Spider. Like, the Spiders are bad against missile units, but they can really help you out with some of those Lords. Couple of boys, maybe a Savage Orc Boar Boy. Dude, I had a ton of regeneration. A ton. Like, I cast like 4 Invocation into Hex last game. And my units naturally, like, I took natural regeneration on my Lord. The Cryptors had natural regeneration. Hey, Hair. I don't want to sound salty. I'm obviously not salty at you. I'm just salty that I've lost a couple of games today. But I did have a lot of regeneration. The problem is with like the Corpse Cart and some of those other things, they just get sniped out so easily. Like, greenskins don't usually snipe it as much, but I guess if I did have some of those regeneration units, then I could have, I don't know, like you're trading gold, and then I would have more Winds of Magic, and potentially I could have used that magic on something else, like maybe summoning up some more Crypt Horrors. I think the key is I needed to have a much stronger infantry line, because he had a bunch of big uns, and those aren't very cost efficient against infantry. So I needed to run a bunch of Graveguard, I think, against him. Just normal run-of-the-mill Graveguard. And potentially snipe out his Goblin faster. I never crossed in my mind to snipe other units, because I just don't like playing that way. But I should have probably used my flying units to snipe out at least his Goblin a lot faster. Possibly his Lord. Because he had Grimgore, who doesn't regenerate, so he can't get potions. So that's what I should have done. I just have to go for the Lord sniping, I guess. I don't know. I don't even really want to play multiplayer if it comes down to that again. That's why I didn't play a lot of multiplayer in the first patch, because everyone would just like constantly Lord snipe. And it's just not really that fun to me. I just texted my buddy. He wants me to play some League with him. I told him a couple hours. I do want to get in a little bit more Warhammer, though, because I did do a lot of League yesterday. Okay, let's go for 3 here. And there's quite a bit of people watching, at least for my channel, so I don't, you know, I want to try to give you a good show. Let's see if we can get a win in here. Thanks for sticking with me, even though I've had kind of a rough day. I need to do some more campaign stuff too. That's one thing that I like about the campaign is it's like you always win, or I don't always win, like I lose when I play the campaign sometimes. But it's almost always good footage that I can put on the channel, whereas the multiplayer stuff, it really depends. I'm going to go ahead and start up a VOD here. Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're playing another game of Total War Warhammer. I'm the Strategy Professor. We're doing an old Greenskins against Empire here, so we'll see how it goes down. I think it was Empire, right? I can't even remember. I played a couple of these today, but we'll see what it is. Yeah, it's Empire. Oh gosh, he's got Pistoliers. Oh gosh, those are so annoying. I don't know if Wolves can run them down. Oh, they're Outriders. Wolves can definitely run those down. Okay, so he's got Air Force 1 over here. He's going to summon up a Manticore. And he's over here with, what are these? Mortars. Okay. Alright, back it up. How is he running down wolves? Like, those are some of the fastest units in the game. And they flee instantly. Are you kidding me? And then he's just going to fly away. Go ahead, fly away. Now he's going to probably fly back and mess with my Doom Diver. Okay, they rallied back. Yeah, here he comes. Let's go for the Doom Diver. Oh, he's going to go for these again. Time up, time up, time up. Everything you got. Time up. Do not let him escape. God bless. Of course he gets to escape. Of course he gets to escape. Okay. Flying units are just such a freaking nightmare. I hate them so much. Alright, here we go. Like, you can't even target him. Time up, time up. God bless. This is so, like, this is like #1 aggravating army. Okay, we've got him tied up. Can we please just hold on to him? Please, just wrap him up. Like, surround him and wrap him up. How? Get him. God bless it. That is so annoying. Okay, get back on your things. Alright, get back over here. Okay, let's go ahead and fire into this stuff. So we have to fan out. We're just gonna have to go over there and fight him, I guess. And just sacrifice the Doom Diver, most likely. I need to fan out a little bit now. That goblin can shoot things. Let me just leave one of these back here, I guess, for him. Let's just leave 2 mobs back here, and maybe that'll be enough. We'll see. Okay, we do have the wolves back. get out here. Get the spider over here. Guys, come on. Alright, let's just send them all over here. It's fine. So 2 of those might be able to mess with them. Let's go around to the back over here, actually. Get these, get that great cannon. Stop that thing from firing at me. Go get him. Here we go. Can we actually surround this thing or not? I have like 50 units attacking him. Alright, we got those. Let's see, let's charge these in the back. Cast the freaking spell, like what is the deal? Cast it. Get him. Well, did we make his guy run? No, of course we didn't. So he just gets to fly down and snipe, no problem. Alright, let's get in here. Let's crush all this stuff. So now it's all just going to come down to, can I beat these flying hordes? Alright, let's get over here. Crush those things. Healed up to full with potions. It's not like I'm a stranger to competitive games, like, and I don't know tactics. It's just that there's just so many imbalances in this multiplayer. Like, it's fun when it's like a good, clean game. Like the game that I lost to the Empire, or not Empire, to the Undead earlier was fine. It was fun, it was good. But every other game has had some kind of flying horde, just ridiculousness, where they just snipe out your horde, and the controls are so unresponsive, you can't really run away. Like, I'm trying to run. My guy's actually running out now. Stay on the warrior priest, I guess, but everyone else needs to get over here and kill this thing. Yeah, send these over here to kill them. Everyone else get over here. Right, he's running. Now he's gonna try to snipe my lord out. Like, there needs to be some way to hold down flying units. Like, that's really, really desperately what they need in this game. Like, just some kind of net or something. I mean, net of Amontok for the Empire is the only thing I can think of. And that doesn't even hold them down. Like, they can still fly. Like, if you ever watch the animation on Pegasi, when I net them in an Empire game, they still get to fly. Like, it needs to just be, like, an ability, just some kind of net, or just some kind of something that people... Like, every faction has something that can hold down flying units. Just some kind of mechanic to stop their abuse, or just something that stuns, like... Alright, let's see if we can flank around with some of this stuff. We're getting a bit clumped up here. He's totally forgotten about his lord. God, click on the freaking flag! Oh my god. There we go. Now he's gonna come over here and try to snipe out my dude. Yeah, he's totally forgotten about his lord. Yeah, he's finally coming back in here. I mean, if he wins this fight, if he snipes my lord and wins this, even though he hasn't even used his lord like 50% of the time, because he has flying units, I'm done with multiplayer for today. I'm just gonna do some campaign stuff. I just can't handle it. And it looks like that's exactly what's gonna happen. He may or may not win. I don't know. Yeah. Where's my... Oh, he killed my goblin also. See, I can't even remember, like, where his lord is, and he's not microing correctly at all, and I can't even click on these flags. Like, why can't I click on these flags? And he's just gonna fly up and fly around. Alright, I guess let's go over here. Might as well go somewhere. It's so dumb. Unless I just want to play like Bretonia every game and just go like all Pegasus. And just, I can get top 100 doing that. Or if I just want to go Dwarf and go all Gyrocopter every game, you could do that. Yeah, probably going to lose it, even though I should have dominated. I mean, the guy doesn't even remember where his lord is for half of the fight, and he's going to win because of these mechanics. How is that fair? All he has to do is like 10 minutes into the game, oh yeah, I have a lord. Let me go grab it real quick and come over here and snipe your lord. No problem. He can like go across the street to the store or something and grab a drink real quick. And then come back and just like right click on my lord with his flying units and win the fight. Yeah, exactly. I I agree, Davina. Yeah, like you can't click on things sometimes. It's just ridiculous. Now he's just wasting all his time like chasing my units around. I mean, I do love the game. I just think multiplayer is really not balanced at all. Like, I'll show you what I mean. I want to do one of those just to show you what I'm talking about. If you want to climb the ladder, I'll show you how to do it after this game. I'm just going to go straight up into troll mode and just play like 1 or 2 games where I just get like all flying units and go kill everybody. Yeah. I'm mad because it's stupid because this could be such a good game and the mechanics are just like, they just ruin it. Flying in particular ruins it. Like I said, I don't mind losing to the greenskins that I lost to before. Well, I might actually be able, maybe, to win this. We'll see. I mean, he's really goofing it up by chasing me so far with everything. If I can actually run these units down over here, I might be able to win. I don't think so, because everything that's left are these little pistoliers, and he's going to run around in a circle with them, probably. He'll probably fly back over here at some point, though. Yeah, I'll show you guys an all troll list. We'll do all Bretonia, all Pegasus Knights, and we'll do Dwarfs, all Gyrocopters. Now I'll show you just how easy this is if you want to abuse things like flying. I mean, if I kill this thing, maybe. I just don't know how I'm going to kill this Lord. I mean, maybe time runs out. It's an absurdly large map for 1v1, so it's entirely possible that I could just run to, like, the 4 corners or something. And he wouldn't be able to catch me in time. I mean, that's what he's doing. He's running to the corners, so I can't catch him. So he can eventually run me down with his flying units. So maybe I just do that. Maybe I just go run over here and hide in these woods. right here. We'll put a unit over here. Put a unit over here. Already got a couple over here. Like, my units might run anyways because this balance of power once he comes over here and cleans all this up. Is he running over here? Yeah, he's kind of looking. We'll see if we can get the draw here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I mean, it's just stupid. It's like, I don't feel that bad about it because he's got this stupid Air Force. I mean, he doesn't have that much of an Air Force, but it's not his fault, I guess. It's just, like, the Greenskins just don't have a good way to deal with air units. We'll see. It might make me run all the way off the map. I've heard some people say, oh, the maps are too small or whatever. It's like, no, they're not. For 1v1, they're too large. Like, why? Why should this person have to run this much to try to run me down? Okay, so he's trying to run after my spider way over here. So I do love the campaigns. I think the campaigns are awesome. It's just the multiplayer. And the multiplayer is awesome sometimes if you get really fun fights. But, like, they just need to just disable flying units, honestly. Like, it's just so difficult to balance around it. Or just, I don't even know what to answer it. Like, give nets or something to where you can catch flying units. Like, look at something like Warcraft 3 that had flying units. Or just StarCraft or anything. Like, there's all kinds of counterplay to it. They're very expensive, and there's counterplay. There's actual missile units that deal actual damage. I mean, maybe that's something they could do, is they could have something like units that deal extra damage against flying units. Like, a lot of extra damage. Like, not only just against large, because there aren't missile units, I don't think, that get a bonus versus large. It's just melee units. So having a missile unit that gets a bonus versus large would be really sweet. I don't want them to hose monsters too much, though. Just, like, bonus against flying, I think, would be really good. Alright, so that's probably just going to run off the map. Yeah, it's too scared. Yeah, the spider really should be a counter. Or, like, the smaller spiders, like, they need a spider unit that can, like, web things and hold them in place. Even if it's just flying units. But yeah, the big spider should be the counter, but his the arrows on that spider do, like, no damage, pretty much. Because I've tried it as a counter, because it is really hard, because they can't fly down and charge it. Like, they can't charge cycle it. But the arrows deal, like, almost literally no damage to the flying units. They can just fly around. I mean, if he was losing this battle, technically he could just run to the four corners of the map with his flying units, and he would get a draw. It's just not really built around balance. It's just for fun, where people just go in and just fight multiplayer stuff for fun. And I know there's a lot of people that enjoy that, and it is fun, but it's like, when you start getting to a higher level, or where people start trying to exploit it, where people try to exploit it, then it becomes not fun anymore. Unless you are also doing the flying exploiting. This guy's micro is so subpar, and I don't want to rag on him too much. I'm just showing, like, just how ridiculous this is. Like, he forgot about his general, like, the marquee unit in his army, for like 5 minutes over here after he wiped out my Doom Diver. And he still won the battle because he's like, oh, there it is. And then he just walks back over and just charge cycles my Lord and I'm dead. I surrounded him with units. Maybe that would help too. If you actually surround units, like they can hold it down. Like if you're surrounded and you're flying, you cannot escape. That's what needs to happen. Like you cannot get back up if you get surrounded. Because I've tried it. I've tried the full surround. Like these big flying units will just push their way out of it and leave. Yeah, I think you're right, Celeste. Like you can't get up if you're flying and a melee unit is if you're engaged in melee combat, you cannot get up. It'd be perfectly fine. You would still be able to charge cycle if you hit things in the back, as long as they weren't hitting you back. This is just a wizard here. I might be able to beat this guy. Run, baby, run. Get near these other units so you keep your morale. Boom. Troll for troll. What's up? Let the trolling begin. Yeah, I try that, Brandon. You can, like, I have done that. It's, in fact, in my very first dwarf videos, I do that. Obviously, that was not going to go up as a VOD on the channel. But, you can do that, and I've tried that, where you, like, go into a corner or something with dwarves and shoot at them. The problem is, as you saw, I had, like some pretty good ranged units going into theirs, but they can just go to you and swoop down and knock out your artillery, as I just showed you, or as he just demonstrated. You can knock out their artillery, and then they can just fly away, no problem. Dusty, I have no idea. The Flying Lords, it's a big part of it is what I think Celeste said, or, yeah, is that, you know, the units can escape too easily that fly. I'm okay with something being fast and kind of strong if it's really expensive, but like the escapes, it's too hard to catch things and to hold them down in this game. Like the only thing that does it is Net of Amantok with Empire, and that only kind of works. Okay, so let's show you, let's go full on troll here. You notice I still haven't ever disconnected from a game. I just don't believe in that. You can disconnect anytime you want and not get a loss also, by the way. So there's that. I'll do one more. Let's just go full on troll. Just show you what I'm talking about here. All right. Lace it up. We got a Flying Lord. Yeah, damage resistance sounds good. Double pot. Go for a couple of these bad boys. Now, we could also go for her. She doesn't have flying, though, so we don't want to do that. We want max flying. Alright, we want one field trebuchet, just so that if they do have a ton of archers, we can actually kind of clear those out. And we just want one little cheap unit we can run away like to the corner of the map with. You could just get like a normal infantry unit or something. Let's see. Let's run with one of those. Get rid of one of those. Let's just go 2 Flying Lords. A bunch of those things. Who's faster? Okay, they're both 90 speed. Let's go with this one and then we can get those potions back. At least one of them. Okay. Here we go. Welcome to the Troll House 101. Yeah, I mean, I could do... If you guys want to see me do a Total War Attila, just let me know. I could try some of the mods. I haven't done the new... if you want to see me do the Age of Charlemagne or whatever, I haven't done that one. I could do that. Okay, but... Let's go ahead and roll this. I'll call this Bretonia Troll. Let's go troll some kids. And then after we troll this, we could troll also. I could show you how to troll as the dwarves if you want. A bunch of gyrocopters. It depends on when you pop your double potion, Celeste. It can be overkill. But sometimes if you pop it, it lets you pop it early and then still have one in reserve. I mean, I can't really afford another useful unit anyways, because everything I'm buying is 1200 gold. So just having a couple extra units, I mean, I guess I could get another ability if I wanted to get Foe Seeker or something. Foe Seeker is pretty nice for charge bonuses, but... and for vigor, but... I actually do play Magic the Gathering. I haven't played it in a while, but, I have played off and on for a while. I was actually at the 1999 Pro Tour Chicago, way back in the day, when I was a lot younger. I think I was 16. I was on one of the Pro Tours. But I quit playing back in 2000. Just my local card shop in my town shut down, and there just weren't a lot more, and there was no like online trading or anything, except maybe loosely through I don't think eBay existed back then. So I just sold everything at what I thought was a pretty good rate at the time, but now it would have been worth like $10,000 or something. I mean, I had like a lot of really good stuff. I had like 36 show and tells. You know, they're only worth like $1 or something back then. They're like 70 now or something, or 50. Just a huge amount of stuff that's worth a lot more now. Okay, so I might only do one troll game, and then I want to do a campaign or two, just to get some footage done there. Just responding to my friend. I am going to play some League here in a little bit, but I will do some more Total War for at least another hour or so. Alright, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready to see some good quality Total War action? You can learn how to get to top 100, probably in just a few days. Actually, I'll make these different things here. Oh, he does still have Foe Seeker. Oops, I didn't take the stuff off of him. Is it on this guy too? No. So one guy's like has a bunch of stuff, and the other two don't. That's fine. Whatever. It's not gonna make a huge difference, I don't think. So all we're gonna do here is we're gonna find anything that's ranged, and we're gonna attack it. Yeah, I'm just showing you just like how ridiculous flying is. At least I hope I'm showing you that. I might lose this too. Who knows? But. Our high elves really renowned for their flying units. I don't know that much about the lore behind them. Alright, let's just start the battle. I kind of feel bad for this poor guy. I'm just taking my frustrations out on him. He might beat me, though. He might. You'll see what I'm talking about. Like, it's just so ridiculous. Like, he'll probably have some missile units. You just fly down. Okay, he's got gyrocopters. Those are dead. And then you just fire with your trebuchet onto his missile units. Does he have slayers? Long beards. Long beards. Yeah, so we're just charge cycle into the max here. Run some of these units out. Just firing on them with the trebuchet from a distance here. We just want to get them targeting my single units here, and then we will charge cycle them from the back. So I just want to get them targeting my single units, and then once they commit to that, anything that's a Pegasus Knight needs to get up, get out, and just have them target my other wards and things in here. We'll see. Maybe it doesn't work on dwarves as much. I don't know. The time someone did this to me, I was Empire. Maybe dwarves are too strong for it. I don't know. Totally possible. Let's just have everything back up here. Then we can just, like, let the trebuchet just keep firing shots into him. Guys, get out. Can't see, like, what's going on. Why isn't this dude leaving? Are his units actually able to hold my units down? Is that what the deal is? I guess he's able to hold my units down somehow. Although I can't hold his down. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I might actually lose it. I just need to not do multiplayer for a little bit. I'm just not winning at all today. I just need to do campaign stuff. So I guess dwarves counter it. So maybe if I go against Bretonnia, maybe I should run dwarves. Because maybe they're just so thick with their armor or something they can actually hold units down. I don't really know what the explanation is for that. Seems like he got in there and out pretty easily. Is he trying to send his rocket, or like his crew over to my crew? That's pretty funny. Yeah, I should have probably microed my big lords a little bit better. I could have definitely worked on the micro a little bit with some of the stuff. Alright, get out, get out. Get them out of there. Yeah, we still have some more ammo over here. Yeah, let's just fire into that, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for full troll. Go for the draw if he doesn't kill me. I'm gonna go to campaign after this. I don't need to be taking this out on poor like random people online. My frustrations with the balancing of multiplayer. I'll try it again. I'll come up with some new strategies that can maybe beat flying units in a reasonable way. Let's go pick off these back things over here. So if you're just watching this, I'm not going to do another game like this. This is pretty troll. I was just kind of frustrated. I'm going to do some campaign stuff. I'll do like one more campaign after this. I just got trolled by flying units. Not as bad as I'm trolling this guy with flying units, but I got trolled pretty badly. Alright, these things are way out, like, by themselves, so I should be able to pick them off. You'd be surprised. Like, I've taken out half an army with just 2 flying things. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it in time here. So they're going to try to kill these things. I don't think so. Flying Hordes are just absurdly powerful. You just have to fly, like, just barely fly around and just charge cycle these dwarves. Like, I just killed those. Especially your main lord. Do I have any ammo left? I still have a couple ammo. See if I can hit those. See you, Dusty. Thanks for stopping by. What was the see you next Tuesday? I don't get it. Yeah. Go ahead and get out of here. Oh, the person just straight quit. Okay. I mean, they could have gotten a draw instead. They could have just DC'd. I wouldn't have blamed them. So yeah, I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't do that. just not very fun. I just got frustrated and just wanted to show you guys how anti-fun you could make it. Although I didn't micro it nearly as well as I could have. I probably could have won that if I just microed it better. But I'm gonna go do another campaign. Let's do anyone have any suggestions? I might do some vampire counts, I think. Yeah, so not my proudest moment. Not my proudest moment for sure. I don't know. I shouldn't take my frustrations out on him. I just wanted to demonstrate like how you could make a troll army like that. If you microed it better, I would have won. Oh, I see, Davina. I understand. Yes, probably. I understand. I never heard of that, saying, but that's pretty good. I like that. Alright, so let's turn back on the Conquer Anywhere. Let's go do some campaign. Okay, is there anything that people want to see me in particular play? For the campaign stuff. I just did a greenskin one. I need at least one more campaign for today. I could go for, man, I like Empire a lot. Empire is a ton of fun. Let me just see. I need to do another Beastman. That's the last one that I did. I'm pretty up to date. Only about 4 days since the last, like, anyone's had to wait, which is not too bad. I mean, if people want to see the Chaos, I could try to do Chaos again. I know I've had a bunch of people requesting Chaos. I'll have to be very careful. It's a difficult start, and it doesn't necessarily guarantee good footage. But it is a fun challenge. I mean, I could try it the way that some people were telling me to try it and see if that works. Let me type it in to see if anyone has any preferences. So sorry if anyone's offended by my last my last kind of troll game. Oh, hey Dusty, thanks for stopping by. Let me see if anyone has any requests. Yeah, Celeste wants to see Chaos. I mean, it doesn't guarantee good footage, but I'll do it. I'll do Chaos. Okay, everyone wants to see Chaos. I'll try it out. Alright, let's give it a go. So I'm going to have to break out my salesman pitch here and start a new Chaos campaign. So let me go into VOD mode. Let me do this. And I'm going to have to explain basic stuff because it's going to be the first episode in the series, which is one reason I don't like trying it more than once in a day because I have to keep repeating myself. But I do want to give quality content to people who are seeing it for the first time and they don't know a lot about Chaos or they just got the game or whatever. And they want to know like my strategic insights into it. Okay, so 12:15. I don't want to shortcut anything, even though I've played the beginning a lot. I mean, I could go for the Dragon Ogre Lord. He would help me a lot early on with fighting a bunch of units. He's extremely strong. And Archaon's magic is not that great. I could try to rush something like Dragon Ogres. I don't know. They just don't scale that well. That's the problem. I think they nerfed them kind of recently, too. Okay, see ya, Davina. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know. I'll think about it as I go, but I'm going to go ahead and start it. And make sure I'm recording it. Hello everybody, welcome. This is going to be episode 1 for a Legendary Chaos campaign for Total War Warhammer. I'm the Strategy Professor. If you're just joining me for the first time, this is going to be a pure campaign, which means we don't abuse the auto-resolve system, we don't assassinate lords on the campaign map, we don't do any other shenanigans or tomfoolery. it might give me an unfair advantage over the AI. I like a good challenge, and I hope you do too. And we're only going to use 2 mods. One is the Conquer Anywhere mod, which means that any faction can conquer anywhere on the map. It's not going to affect us as Chaos because we can't conquer anything. But it might make some of the other factions a bit more challenging later on because you can have undead conquering the mountains. You can have greenskins creeping into the main Empire territory. It just makes for a much more interesting campaign, I think. We also have the Diplomatic Options mod, which means that a bunch of factions can potentially confederate. I don't think that's going to affect Chaos at all, but it could make for some interesting confederations with other people. I'm also live streaming this, so if I look off to the right and kind of respond to things that people are saying, that's because I'm live streaming. If you like the content, be sure to check out my past live streams as well, and I have other legendary campaigns for every single faction in the game thus far released. So let's go ahead and get in here. So we're going to do new campaign, grand campaign, Chaos. Chaos does have the hardest start position by quite a large margin, I think, and the reason is just everyone hates you, everyone's at war with you, and just the way that Chaos is designed, it's very, very difficult to deal with missile cavalry because you don't have any missile infantry units. So that means that the enemy oftentimes will spam pistoliers and marauder axe throwers, and you don't have any solution to that rather than have more pistoliers and more marauder axe throwers than they do. So it's a pretty frustrating imbalance in the game, I think. They're the only faction, I think, that has no missile infantry other than Vampire Counts. But Vampire Counts have a lot of really fast units that can make up for that. To some extent. And they have regeneration magic. Anyways, it's a big problem early on, so that's something we're going to have to overcome. Other things they do have really strong units, if you can get to those later in the game. They have very strong infantry. They're very expensive, but they're very strong. And they have some pretty good monstrous units as well. You can't trade, that's not a huge deal, you can't trade with a lot of other factions early on until kind of in the mid-game anyways, because everyone hates you on Legendary, and their economy is very heavily reliant on sacking, raiding, and battle loot. So, that's something else to keep in mind. Okay, Diplomatic, yeah, everyone hates you. Okay, I think I've covered all that, so let's go ahead and get in here. Alright, so Archaon is the natural choice that you would go for. You get upkeep reduction for Chaos Warriors and Chaos Knights. You also get campaign movement range of 5%. He's a pretty good fighter, too. He's got a silver shield, which means that he blocks 50% of incoming missiles. He has really heavy armor. He can eventually get a really cool mount. I think he can. I'm pretty sure he can. Although he doesn't get one early on. So he's good. He can get spells from the War of Fire, which are not particularly strong, but it's something. I mean, the fireballs can be decent early on. We also have Kolick. I have run a campaign with Kolick where, I mean, I was auto-resolving a lot of things. This is not on the channel. This is when I first got the game, just trying it out. But they can be potentially quite powerful if you want to go tall. So if you just want to tech him up as fast as possible to tier 4 and get those Dragon Ogres, those can be quite sweet. You get 10% reduction for them. That's these units. They have a ton of health. They're awesome at flanking, and they have a lot of weapon strength. So they're really good. They don't have a lot of armor. And as far as I know, Chaos doesn't have a lot of good regeneration abilities. They might. But I think they don't have a lot of good regeneration abilities. So it's risky. And as I'll explain when we get into the campaign as well, it's problematic because they don't have anything that scales with them that much, I don't think. Now, the skills that say monstrous beasts get all these bonuses might apply to them, and that could be good. You don't really need defense with them. They're pretty fast. Brandon wants to see me go for the dragon guy. I can get him eventually. I don't remember what... I think you just have to get dragon ogres. I mean, I could go for him. If people want to see him, I could go for him. It would be something different. It might make it a little more challenging because I don't have the upkeep recruitment and I don't get as much for sacking. But Brandon wants to see me go for Kolick. I have tried Kolick in the past. These Dragon Ogres that you start with are quite powerful. They're way more powerful than Chosen, I think, because they can flank. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do what Brandon says. I'm going to try it out. I do think that Archaon is probably better to start with, because you're going to be getting a lot of Chaos Knights. I don't know. It's tough to give up those Chaos Warriors. And Chaos Knights. Chaos Knights are so strong. Now, these things do get a bonus versus large. A pretty big bonus versus large. 18. So they should crush most other large units in the game. Just trying to think. This would let me power spike a little bit earlier if I go for the Dragon Ogres, and I just get a ton of them. They're not great against spears. I'm gonna try it. Brandon wants to see it. I want to try it. I don't think a lot of people run him. I think a lot of people run Archaons. This would make for a different campaign if you watch other Chaos campaigns. So let's give it a roll. I'll try it out. He's okay. You still get Chaos Warriors and Chaos Warriors halberds. Okay, we'll give it a try. I'll let you watch the introduction here.
The old world is weak. The mortal nations flounder in their own incessant and petty wars. Ignorant of what truly awaits in the north. I come before the mighty Archaon as a mere minion. For now, at least, the god's favored champion chooses to hear my advice. I pray to the dark powers that I do not fail him. Despite such a risk, I urge my master that now is the time to march south. The Northmen grow restless. We must harness that and send the tribes in a great tide southwards to flood the old world. Archaon himself, chosen of the gods, will lead the hordes of chaos as we despoil the lands of men and dwarfs. No soul, no matter how blackened or pure, shall see salvation.
We'll see, Celeste. We'll see. I don't know about that. I mean, I might try the making the secondary town my vassal just so I can control him a little better. I think it's going to make it harder to do diplomacy with Varg and scaling, but it might be worth it just because I can control them. I can tell them to like send their army out to come help me if they're my vassals.
You have slumbered long, Shadowth. Arise, mighty Kolek. It is time to bring ruin to the earthly realms. You shall go into the lands.
Okay, I'm going to skip that. He just basically tells you to kill everything. Alright. Now I'm trying to remember, what do I have to do to get Archaon? I think I just have to... sacrifice 10 sets of captives after a battle. I think that's what I do anyways to get money. I'm not really sure. And I get the plus 25% from sacking settlements, which is really good. He gets horde growth. So I want both of these. Trying to see if there's anything super good here. I want just the normal lords, because I think they get horses, which are pretty powerful. We'll see. Okay, so let's go through it here real quick. So the technology, you just have to buy them as you go up, and it's kind of expensive, and then it takes just so many turns to research. So yeah, post-battle loot, income. So a lot of the stuff is going to favor Marauders early on, and then it's going to transition to favor Chaos, Chaos Warriors quite a lot, and Chaos Knights. And well, I'll show you more of these as we get to them, but it's just Chaos Warriors, Chaos Knights stuff. And then way, way down here, you finally get stuff for Dragon Ogres. So you have to drop like 40,000 gold before you get anything that's going to affect our core unit that we're going to use. So we can use a lot of our techs then to upgrade. I mean, we probably will get Chaos Warriors as well at some point, so we can still use those. But we're going to be playing around the Dragon Ogres because that's kind of our theme. Let me see. What is my dude's Herald of the Tempest? Okay, it's just that. Doesn't he have something else? Mountain God. Okay, so it's a lot cheaper to recruit them, which is nice. Okay, I was just reading some stuff over there. Yeah. Let's look at the skills for him really quickly. That's actually extremely good. 25% ward save. Now, there's a cap on ward save, and I think it's 40%. I'm not 100%, but I think there's a cap. Casualty replenishment rate's good. Oh, it's okay. $30 charge bonus is very good with this guy. He basically comes with a free mount because he has 80 movement speed, so he's very fast right from the start, and he has just a ton of health. That's kind of his strength. The Dragon Ogres have a ton of health. And he obviously has just massive melee attack, like massive damage, huge charge bonus. Like, he's a monster early on, so he's a very, very good early game unit. But we definitely have to rush Tribes of Chaos. And then we probably want to get to Lightning Strike ASAP. And then come up here. Now, Freakish Mutations, I think, will affect Dragon Ogres. So we want to get to that at some point. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, if you know. But I think that Freakish Mutations does apply to Dragon Ogres as monstrous beasts. They don't count as cavalry, though. Let me just look and see here. They're right here. It just says Dragon Ogres, so it doesn't say they're monstrous beasts. But I don't think they count as cavalry, because these say cavalry and shock cavalry. So I don't think they get the cavalry bonus, but they should get the monstrous beast bonus. Now, they're very expensive upkeep-wise, as you can see, but I'll get 25% off. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to afford them, but I think we can do it. So I think I just want to tech up ASAP as fast as possible and try to get to Dragon Ogres with this. It's a little bold, but it's a huge power spike. Huge power spike. I am going to have to get this, level this up pretty soon early on, just so I can get the upgraded Marauder Horsemen. Probably, although they are a lot more expensive. They're 151 versus these are 135. That's actually not that much more. But they have that armor piercing. Now, their range is only 60, though. Their range is 70. I don't know. We'll try it out, but yeah, we're going to tech straight. We're probably going to go past and just skip these guys. We're going to have to rely on Marauders for a little while, and then just get straight to the Dragon Ogres and try to hit our power spike that way. Okay. So let's go ahead and... I think we want that. How much upkeep? It's quite a lot in upkeep, but I need to hire some units. You can only have 25% of your movement speed left to hire. So how it works is you go down, and you have to have 25% so that you can encamp. And then once you encamp... Can I go more? Let me see. No. No. It's tough to say. Maybe. I don't want to risk it, though. I want to make sure that I can encamp. Alright, so you encamp. We're going to have to hire. I'm just going to auto-resolve the first couple of battles here. I'm not going to do that a lot in the campaign, but the axe thrower spam is just infuriating. Because you're going to see me fight this fight, and then it's just going to be like me chasing axe throwers for 20 minutes. Now, I could hire these guys. Lightning Strike's very good on with every faction. You're totally right. I could run up further. I mean, Celeste is telling me that I should use my growth to get a second army, but I just don't think I can afford that early on. I mean, maybe. Let me do some diplomacy really quickly and see if these guys will do anything with me. Usually I can join a war.
What's your message?
And they will give me some kind of money. I usually get about 750. Okay, sure. Anytime you can have people pay you for wars, it's good. Now, I could make some units. I'm not going to need them. I'm just going to be able to crush this camp. So maybe I just wait on that and don't make that yet. I mean, I could go for the second army. If I go for the second growth, though, it's going to take this guy forever to grow. Whereas right now, if I get this tribal thing, it's going to help me grow a lot. I think teching this up to tier 2 is just so important so early. I just don't think I can afford the upkeep of multiple armies. Yeah, I'm just going to do it this way. I know Celeste is going to disagree with me. But I just want to get to tier 4 like as soon as I possibly humanly can, so I can get to these Dragon Ogres. It's going to take a long time, but I will get a second army probably once I get this going. But this is just so much cheaper. You get minus 10% for all your units, then once you get this, it's minus 20%. Or minus an additional 10% for all of your units. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and grab this, and then it'll let me start getting the sacking one here is what I want. Now you can just sit here and multi-sack the same town forever if you want to and just gain a bunch of levels early on. I think that's pretty troll, but it might be a viable strategy for Chaos. I'm just not going to do that though. I'm going to attack it once, sack it, and then raise it. Because the problem is really quick in Chaos, you're going to run into resistance right here and right here, and it's really hard to go past either one of these until you get really strong, or pretty strong. Okay, and I'm not going to hire any units yet because I just don't need to. Alright. I'm just going to save on the upkeep cost. Alright, got that done. I'm going to go sacking.
This serves the dark powers.
We're going to auto-resolve it. It should be a crush. You don't want to see me do that. It's just going to be a crush. I'm just going to be chasing these Marauder Horsemen around for years. Now, I just learned last time I tried this that if you have a friendly in the area, then it actually helps you regenerate a lot, which could be a very big deal. And with a vassal, I think you can have them, like, they share all the same wars that you share. So you can have them go, like, repopulate areas and, like, attack people. So we're definitely going for sack right now. Oh my god, that's so awesome. Now, I don't know if Kolic has a higher chance of getting that than... This is, like, the best follower in the game, just about. Because that horde growth is so important. I don't know if... I feel like I've gotten this before when I play Kolic a lot, but I don't get it as much when I play Archaon, and I don't know if that's just luck or what, but... It's so, so good to get that this early. Because here's how it works. Let me... If I didn't make that clear, so... Every time... This is your horde growth. Once you get up to 20, you get a new population. And then you spend these population to buy more buildings. And so as you buy more buildings, then of course you tech up and gain new stuff. And each time you buy a new set of buildings, like a new start to buildings, then all of the rest of them cost a lot more. So for instance, if I bought this one would probably go up to costing 8 instead of 6 for horde growth. It doesn't go up any if you go vertically. So when I upgrade this to get just one more up, then it's not going to cost anything. And it doesn't cost anything if you go up vertically here either. It's just if you go horizontally. If you start a new chain, all the rest of them cost more. So this forces you to think about diversity. So you want different wars to have different specialties, and then you hand off units between them. Okay, Celeste says it's just luck that I got that thing, and that Kolic doesn't have more capacity to get it than anyone else. And what I'm talking about, +2 horde growth. Look at my base horde growth is 1. So that just tripled my horde growth. Now this gave me an extra 1 here. But horde growth is super important. Especially if we're going tall like we are, if we're trying to rush these Dragon Ogres. Now, these Shoggoth Ogres aren't... I don't find them to be as compelling as the normal Dragon Ogres. I mean, they're cool and everything. They are less expensive. Well, actually, no, they're not. But... I don't know. I don't like them as much. They're okay. They're very fast. They do cause terror, which is good. They do get a bonus versus large. They do have a higher melee attack. I mean, they're okay. There's a good chance I just wasn't using them correctly before. These guys don't even have the door knocker bonus. So they can't attack towns in one turn, fortified towns. Whereas these can, if you see this icon here, siege attacker. Who else? Are trolls? Trolls are not siege attackers. They're not. How about these things? They're not. Wow, they don't have any siege attackers? Other than the Hell Cannon and the... like the tier 5 units? That's pretty troll. Like the vampires, I think Crypt Horrors are... maybe Crypt Horrors are not. I don't know. Either way. Okay, let's go ahead and get a tech with him. Okay, so like I said, we're going Root Marcher, Tribes of Chaos. You just need that horde growth ASAP. And then we'll either go Lightning Strike or go over here. We might need to go for this first. That melee attack on Marauders is so strong, and we're going to be building a lot of Marauders. Okay. That's it. So we did tech, this. Let's look at diplomacy one more time here.
Bloody chaos gits. What do you want?
Okay, can't join any more wars. Will they pay us for this? No. We'll wait a turn, see if they want to do anything else. They usually get wiped out pretty quick in the game, and so that's why I just want to get as much money out of them as possible early on. Now scaling and
Speak, you craven cur.
Scaling and Norska hate you, and Varg early
You
on.
wish the wrath of the Norse tribes. That is the only reason I find for you to stand before.
Whatever, it's fine. You can't make peace or do any diplomacy with anyone else. Okay.
God of mountains.
I can't attack it again, I don't think, right?
Attack.
No. Oh, I can awaken the tribal on the same turn. Okay, cool. We're going to awaken him. And then next turn, we're going to backstab him and turn him into our vassal.
Bring ruin.
So people recommended this last time. I'll explain next turn just why that's potentially a problem. Okay, so the reason that's a problem is it's going to turn you unreliable. So right now I'm steadfast, and it seems like that doesn't matter because everyone's already at war with me and everyone hates me. But that could really matter for trying to get peace with scaling. As they already don't like me. But if I get this unreliability rating, then they're really not going to like me. And they're going to send, like, they're already sending forces. They're going to send a lot more forces at me. And it can potentially get people from, like, across the world to stop what they're doing and just, like, send forces at you. So we might get Savage Orcs from down here just, like, running past everybody to come up here and fight me. Because they just go hardcore against you if you are seen as unreliable. But I will get some money per turn if I turn them into my vassal, and I can control them from a military standpoint. They share in all the wars that I share in. Whereas if they're just my military ally, then there's no way I can convince them to go to war. So I'll try it out. Let's take them down. So yeah, I have unreliable now.
Unleash chaos.
Yeah, we're just gonna auto it. They don't have anything real. We did get a ton of cash off of that. Holy cow, though. That's pretty sweet. And we get Gambler's Armor. Okay. It's pretty good. Subjugate. Nice. We got some Gambler's Armor.
Bring ruin.
Alright. So now we have a subjugated army. So I'm unreliable. Let's see how they feel about me now. Okay, so they're good with me. I did break the treaty, but with the subjugation, I think they're cool with it. How much am I getting per turn? Not getting any per turn right now, but I do have this army that I can direct to help me out. Set war coordination targets. So we'll see. Oh, I can actually move somehow too, even though I attacked him. I guess because I didn't raise him. Let's go ahead and get another skill. Horde growth. Alright, let's walk up here. I want to probably do Volksgrad first and then go mess with the Frozen Landing. Yeah, because they'll repopulate this and that'll cost them some of their army. Because when they have to repopulate ruins...
Onward to destruction.
When they have to repopulate ruins and it takes a lot out of their army, now they do replenish over time. I wish that you could ambush with them, but you can't. Murder them all. I'm working on it, Brandon. I'm trying. Alright. So we're gonna go... Boom, boom. It's going to take a little bit to get up to the Shoggoth, but once I get like that full +5 horde growth, it actually doesn't take that long to do it because I can get up to like 10 horde growth pretty quickly, especially since I got that item. Okay, now I do probably need to hire some more stuff right now. I could recruit a lord soon. Probably. We're good on the text. Let's see if anyone else. Now, they will definitely not want to do anything with me. No. Because they super hate me now that I'm unreliable. Okay. Let's hire then. Now, I'm going to need... Now, I could wait. Now, these have a bigger range and less upkeep than the other ones. I only have 18 ammunition. How much do these have? Oh, these only have 12 ammunition. For real? These have 18. God. Okay, well, these are bad then. I mean, they have 50% less ammunition. Maybe I don't even build this. I mean, I think just that extra 10% upkeep cost is a big deal, though. These hounds are very, very good. Like, the poison hounds are extremely good. They're 81 versus these are 72, but that poison is a big deal. I think that's the only difference between them. I think so, right? What, 26, 14, 22, 26, 14, 22? Yeah, it's just the poison. But the poison's a big deal. I mean, poison, you know, lowers their attack speed so they can't move, and just adds a lot of extra utility to them when you charge them into the back of units. If you can ever get them on things like Pistoliers, then that's good. I am going to be using a lot of Marauders because I'm not going to be able to get Chaos if I rush these. And so I think that means that I need this building. I could also... The Great Weapon version are... How much upkeep? Those are 80? Wow, they're double the upkeep? Are you kidding? Holy cow. 34, 28, 28. 32, 20, or 19, 27. Jesus, but they're double the cost. That's not worth it. Huh. Well, I guess I'm spending one growth. Why am I getting these then? I guess I am spending one growth just for that 10% extra reduction. I mean, how much does it cost? 1,000? It's a 10% reduction. Let me see. How much is it costing me right now? 40. Now these are expensive. I'm going to need more of these too. So that's 280. And I'd say that I get 3 more of these. 380 plus 360, 740, so 74 per turn, and it costs 1,000. So that's over like 10 to 15 turns. It would pay for itself, and that lets me get poison hounds. I think I've got to do it because I'm just gonna have a lot of marauders. Just the basic ones, it looks like, because the other ones are way too expensive for what they do. Because they're not like designed to do all my damage. The dragon ogres are gonna do all the damage. Like, okay, I guess we'll get it. It's gonna slow us down a little bit, but that's fine. Okay. The poison hounds are just so good, especially against human stuff. Okay. Alright, I think it's gonna be it. Oh, do I need to make things this turn. I think I can sack them without... Now, they might bring in more units. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and get 2 of these, just in case they show up with something right here. It's a little bit expensive, but you have to just have a lot of these. They're not bad against dwarves. They're okay. Okay, so they're coming up here to help me out. They're probably also at war with Volksgrad. Right? Let me see. I think they share all the wars that you have. Yeah, they have all the wars that I have. Sweet. Okay, so they're going to back me up here. This means if I take this, if I sack this, then they might potentially occupy it next turn, which would be pretty sweet. Alright, let's do it.
Crusher yards!
I'm hoping they will auto, or, I mean, if I raise it, it's kind of cool too, because I get horde growth, but if they want to occupy it, that's even better, because then they'll hold off Kislev for a little bit at least.
Forward unto slaughter! Herald of the Tempest!
Alright, Tribes Chaos. And see, I'm already at +8. I'm gonna try to get up one more. Every time you upgrade one of these, also, it decreases the upkeep for everything that you have.
Now! Tempest incarnate!
Okay, now I probably want to go down and knock out this, and just kind of wait on my horde growth a little bit. There's nothing else that I need to build right now. Just dash for it. Now, because this is friendly territory also, it's going to give me replenishment when I stand in it. So if he takes this over, it's going to be replenishment also. So I really need to like have all these vassals and people that are helping me out, taking this territory, just so that I can replenish in their territory. And that's a big part of it. These people are still going to hate me. That's fine. I'm going to go to another one. Okay, so I don't know what they're going to do. Let's see if we can... He's just raiding. I want you to take this. I would have just burned it last turn. If I would have known he was just going to play around. That's fine, though. Okay. Can we get this one turn? No.
Unstoppable!
Let's go ahead and hire a couple more things. I guess hounds are kind of expensive, but a couple of hounds. Just is that a, no? Not that. That's too expensive. Just a normal one. That's all right. I'll let them do their thing. He's going to potentially come up and fight him, we'll see. I don't see a secondary army up there, though. Yeah, he's running back home. raid the following region for 800 favor. So I just have to raid this and I get 800. I have 2 turns to do it. Interesting. I guess we could just raid it right now and get that bonus. Well, it's only 800 and I'm sitting around wasting like 2200 in upkeep every turn. But I'm also kind of waiting on horde growth. I can do it next turn, I think. Let's go ahead and sack this. Now, I will try to get a fight in here this turn, like a good fight. These are all crushes. When I go up there and fight that 20 stack of Empire units, that'll be our good fight, probably, for the episode. Sack. Do we have enough left to raid? We might. Yes, we do. Excellent. I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. Now these dwarves are already hanging out over here. That's kind of problematic. How long do I have to raid? Or how much? I need 50% of my camp. Okay, so just I barely have it right now, so I've just got to go ahead and do it. Alright. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I could go ahead and start building a second army also as soon as I get to 2 growth. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, those armies are definitely a threat. You're right, Brandon. But there's more than one. That's the problem. It's like, I'm going to try to kill this 20 stack, but often they have like 2 other armies there, and the dwarves absolutely have more than 1 army over here. So you really need 2 armies where you can push out of this territory. Yeah, I don't want to spend money on that yet. I could, but I'm kind of content with just, well, I am going to start hiring up a second army here soon. So maybe the recruitment cost reduction would be nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. Now he leveled up. Horde tribes. Now we're getting plus 10 per turn. So it looks like it's going to take forever to get to this, but not really. I mean, so that means I'm going to be tier 4 probably in 20 turns or less. Potentially. Something like that. So for tier 4, like really hardcore units by turn, you know, less than turn 30, that's that's pretty good. I don't even have, there's some campaigns where I'm not even close to that. Okay. Now he might come over and take out these people. If he takes them out, they're going to be hurt, and then I should be able to take him out next turn. Then I can maybe reawaken the tribe. I don't know how that works. If they die, can I reawaken them? Does anyone know? I don't know how that works. If I can't reawaken them, then it's a problem if they die. I think I can beat these clowns. It depends on how many pistoliers they have, but I have some really strong stuff. Now it all depends on if there's a second army there or not. I'm pretty sure I can beat a single army. Now this thing's going to have walls also. So that means they're not going to be able to siege it right away. Oh dang it, I can't raid. Oh, you're immune to attrition? Oh, not from horde fighting though. Excludes horde fighting. Grab one of these and another dog. Those dogs are just so good. Well, I already do have, like, that's probably too many dogs, actually. 'Cause I forgot I have the non-poison kind already. Let's just get another one of these. I think we should be able to beat him. Alright. Let's do this. How are we looking on time? I can't even remember when we started. I think we're almost out of time, but I want to get a good fight in here. Oh, okay. Rocket Jock's getting cute. Whoa. They have something that can attack walls on turn 1? So they should have weakened them at least a little bit. I can't believe that they had, like, that they can attack high walls. Because that's the capital, right? Maybe Chaos things don't have high walls? Question mark? I don't know. Alright, whatever. Let's fight him. We had some decent bait there. See, look at how many Pistoliers. This is so, like, goofy. But what we can do, and what I think I'm going to do, is we don't have enough of these to deal with those Pistoliers. I'm just going to send these Chaos Warriors with the silver shields, just like a couple of things of Chaos Warriors at them, and just try to see if I can get them to see if I can get them to shoot. Oh, I see. Norska settlements have no walls. Interesting. Okay, so we're just going to try to send some of these Chaos Warriors with the silver shields and just tank these shots off of these things. And then we're just going to use the rest of our army just to completely obliterate this and just hope those run away. Now, they're in a town, which means they can't run. So if we can just kill everything else and just maybe lose one set of Chaos Warriors or something, that's going to be a win. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Alright. Then I want to get over to them like ASAP and just try to deal with these. Now, if they split up their units, if they have like 3 Pistoliers over here, then I can maybe go fight them with these. Let's throw these around to the back, so it'll make those my flankers. We're gonna overload this side. Sorry, so we'll put these over here to try to tank up shots from these Pistoliers. Now, a lot of the Chaos units are pretty slow. We're going to overload the left side and just try to hold the other side. So I need these guys to go in there first so that we soak all the shots. Then we can send everything else in. Are these guys serious? Like, they're so trolly. Trying to reposition their army so that I can't get around to the other side. Jesus. They're just like constantly running away. Alright, let's get in there. No, back up, back up, back up. Alright, got him. Get in there, get those. Alright, let's not bunch up too much over there. Alright, let's get around. Get to those archers. Put these on skirmish mode. It's fine. Get those archers. You're gonna crush those things. Oh dang it, I forgot about these chaos spawn. I need to get over here and get those. Alright, let's fan around over here. Go kill those. Okay, they're done. I think. Go ahead and just ignore those. Let's run straight by them and just get over here, get into the back of these. Guys, get over here. Holy cow. I thought I sent my chaos things to come back. Alright, so we should have these guys like dominated over here. They should be good. Okay, good. We should be good right here. Let's actually send some more over here to help out with this stuff. I think they're all about to break. Let's get these hounds back in here. And unclump here. Guys, come on. Oh, he's taking some heat now. I need to get out of here. These pistol things are messing him up. Get over here, kill him. Those things are moving so slowly. Okay, let's get over here. What are we even fighting? Oh, we're fighting these? Alright, I think we've just about got this cleaned up. Alright, get back over here. Do not let those pistoliers just free fire on you. I think we got him. Okay, so not bad, not bad. Most of the stuff is replaceable. Kolek took a bit more heat than I wish. It would have been nice if I had my chaos spawn in there at some point too. Let's go ahead and make sure we kill this guy just so that we get just to make sure that we get his item if he drops one. Yeah, Kolek's awesome. Hey, Mr. Zalgo, good to see you, friend. Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul, I'm actually about to transition over to League of Legends, so thanks for dropping in. but I am going to transition over to League after this episode, which is probably about to end here in a second. So if you want to stick around, I will be doing League here very soon. I might take like a 5 or 10 minute break or something. Go grab something to eat. Say hi to my wife, since she's awake. I hear her stirring around. Yeah, run all these guys down. Kill them all. I want that extra money. So you can see, those Pistoliers are a problem, but if you just kind of keep them busy with these units and just run like your Chaos Warriors at them or something, you can soak a lot of shots and do okay. I didn't even micro my my Chaos spawn that well. Get on this guy. Kill these things. Kill this dude. Yeah, you really want to send any units that have any kind of speed at all. You want to try to go leverage that. So you really want to like try to flank around anything that has any kind of speed. So since my Dragon Ogre guy has 80 speed to start with, I was just trying to send him around to the back line. These things killed 105. I mean, they kill a lot of stuff. They're good against infantry too. They're not just good against backline units. Gosh, okay, get the little weaklings out of there. Let's get the big dogs in here to hit this dude. Just the big guns, because sometimes if you put too many weak like units around it, then the big ones can't actually hit them. There we go. We want the Dragon Ogres in there hitting them. Those things are pretty sweet. I'll try to do more close-ups. I know I have had people request that I do more close-ups of things. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? God. Chaos spawn are pretty cool. I mean, one of my only problems... Okay, we got him. With Chaos is it's difficult to get unit diversity. You have to have a bunch of different armies. It really wants you to specialize with each army. Anyways, that'll be it for this. So I'm probably going to subjugate him again if I can do that. I know, Celeste. I'm trying to balance. You've had a lot of Warhammer today. Got it in there. I'm sorry the multiplayer didn't turn out better. I wish it would have. I'll play some more later and see if I can get some multiplayer battles online. I know people like that. I just kind of had a rough day for the multiplayer. But the campaign, I thought we got some good stuff. Wow, that's a lot of loot. Holy cow. There's no way that city had any buildings. Yeah, I'm gonna awaken the tribe again. I could sack it and then awaken the tribe again if I really wanted to. I mean, that's 834 cash. I could just go ahead and... I wonder, I might be able to sack and then awaken on the same turn. Let me see, I don't want to leave that much money sitting around. Sack it. Oh gosh, I got a second one? But I don't think I can equip that. Once I get a second lord though, I'm going to be ready to roll. Okay, so we can't attack it. Awaken. Now, the problem with that though is I think it's going to hurt my broken treaties, because I'm going to have to break another treaty with them in order to awaken them again, and so it's going to be like double broken treaty, I think. I want to see what happens. I'll do one more turn just to see like how that interaction plays out. I do get to regenerate because I'm on friendly turf, which is nice. We killed one of his 20 stacks. He has another one floating around somewhere. These guys are coming at me with a 20 stack. The dwarves won't be as hard, I don't think. Dwarves are tough, but they don't have like Pistolier type of units. So I can actually, if I can get into their flanks with Kolick, the Chaos Spawn, and the Dragon Ogres, I think we might be able to take them out. We'll see. It's going to be tough. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm just going to end this turn. I'm just going to see like what my diplomacy looks like when I betray them and attack them again to subjugate them. That may not work twice. We'll see. What's Shock Trucking? Over here to raid it. It's going to be tough. Yeah, you can't sack and raise the same turn, but you can sack and awaken on the same turn, from what I understand. Alright, let's take him out. I'm not meaning to abuse it to get Kolick all this extra experience. And all this extra money. Like, they came down and fought me. I wasn't going to do it, but they kind of forced my hand here. Alright, subjugate. You kind of have to be a little sneaky in the Chaos campaign. I just want to see what the diplomacy looks like here. Okay. So they're pretty salty. Pretty salty because I've broken treaties with them twice. So they're on my side now, but they might act up later. We'll see. I mean, we are going to have a lot of common enemies. And as we keep fighting those enemies, then hopefully he'll get over the broken treaties. We'll see. So it may not work twice. It may not work twice, but we'll see. Because we've got all the horde growth we need. We're probably going to go up. I don't know. I either need Chaos Vanguard or I need Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike will be very useful against the dwarfs. That's pretty good. I don't know. We'll figure it out next turn. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We did get a good fight in there. We are going to fight a 20 stack of these dwarfs here pretty soon, which is going to be a big deal. Next turn, I think I'm going to hire a second lord, so let me see who that'll be. We can't hire... That's extremely good. We're probably going to get that guy. I don't know. Metal sucks, but... Realistically, I'm not even going to buy any magic, probably. I'm just going to get the campaign stuff with him. So yeah, I mean, I'm probably not even going to buy magic. But that Infernal Dominance, that melee attack is really, really good. So I'll probably hire this guy next turn. And then I'm going to start cranking up that guy also. Okay, so that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully this makes it to production and I don't die in a couple of turns. We'll see. I want to make sure that I get 8 good episodes in before I start releasing any of them so that you know that it's going to be a decent campaign. That's what I'm doing with XCOM 2. I have 6 good episodes with XCOM 2. But I want to make sure that I get 8 just to make sure it's a solid, you know, good run campaign because it's very dangerous. I could lose this at any moment, potentially. So, anyways, thank you very much for watching. That's going to be it for the VOD. And stay tuned for the next episode. It's always a pleasure. Also, if you're waiting, I do have legendary campaigns going for every single faction except for Chaos. I'm doing Chaos right now, obviously. So do check those out if you're waiting on the next episodes. They're all fun. There's no auto-resolve abuse, none of that stuff. It's good, clean campaigns. We also have multiplayer battles, a lot of those. I didn't have a lot of luck on stream today with those, but... you know, I will keep doing them. I will find some fun and interesting strategies for you. I still think it's fun to do them. I just get a little salty sometimes when... you know, with the flying mechanics and stuff. But overall, it's still pretty good. Then I'll also run a League of Legends series where I try to get to Diamond by playing support every single game, so that's a lot of fun. And I'm going to do Civ 6 as soon as it comes out. So stay tuned, check out the channel. And yeah, that's going to be it. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you next time. Alright, and for everyone still here, hey, Mr. Zalgo. Yeah, I'll do some more Warhammer tomorrow. I mean, I might even do some more later tonight. After I do some League for a couple hours, I'll probably take a break and do something else. I'll probably grade some essays or something like that. And then maybe tonight I can do a little bit more Warhammer. But yeah, I will do some tomorrow. So I'll do some either tonight or tomorrow morning. I'll do some Total Warhammer. So probably... you know, around 4 a.m. Eastern time, something like that. I've been kind of on a nocturnal schedule lately. So whatever that translates into you, I'll probably do it. But that's going to be it. I'll try to do at least one Warhammer every day, as much as I can. Unless it gets to like a really busy time of the semester. But I'll try to do one every day as much as possible. And Okay, yeah, cool. Definitely keep a lookout, Mr. Zalgo. If for some reason it's at a time where you can't see it, you know, you can always go in and watch the VOD, the rebroadcast of it. But yeah, sorry, I see that you say yay, you finally made it to 1, and I'm just now wrapping it up. If this is the time of day that's good for you, then I might be able to you know, do some around, you know, 11 a.m. Eastern in the future, perhaps. But it depends on what the day is. If I'm not teaching on the day, I can do some afternoon ones. But anyways, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I am going to switch over to League. You know, it'll probably be, I said, maybe 10 minutes or something. But I will be switching over to League here very soon. So, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Have a great rest of the day.